They're talking and the Rangers. Now, the Rangers are looking for a new head coach too, but there hasn't been any inclination from Rick Tocchet that he wants to leave Vancouver. All the comments that he has made, everything he said to the media, none of it is confident. It's just he kind of knows his worth and he knows the reputation that he has around the NHL, and he probably has a good chance to get paid for it. Despite the fact that Abilene has assembled this team in such a way where they do anything in a weird, explicit way.
It's terrific. And it's every day helpful in Alberta. Welcome back. All right, Ottawa, Toronto. Second of 3 games today. Minnesota, Vegas is coming up shortly. So we'll come back to that. Minnesota, Vegas will be getting going. So let us discuss. And one thing that's interesting to me is that when I was reading the previews for the Montreal one, people were like, oh, it's a good team. And it was an echo to me back in 2019 when Carolina gets out the finals went left and they were here, they got swept. People were like, 10 years later, what are you talking about? So they got swept 10 years ago. It was not a question of whether or not Toronto was going to end up winning the series. And I'm not saying we're there right now, but Ottawa's got to figure this out because this is kind of, the score is not like it. So it's Omar versus Stolmar. Pretty quiet start, good flow of it. Hits for Brian Pierce, lots of hits in this game. And icing call in the Sanders got here. That's how amped up the Toronto crowd was tonight. Then icing call got them to go. Now, if anybody's wondering why I'm wearing this logo, it's because this to me felt like a throwback to 20 years ago when Ottawa used to play Toronto and this was Toronto's logo. Watt fires a one from a sharp angle, sends past at 2.5 minutes. Giroux has the net team picked off. Cousins has a screenshot to take aside. Matthews has a wrist to the Celtics pushing there. Shots at 3-1 for Ottawa at 5 minutes. Sens came out playing really well on the game. Holberg has a run chance to flex out. Zub has the shot that's held with Kachuk on the doorstep. And then at 7:09, excellent Larson. He runs just from the slot on a rush. It was only the second shot on net for Toronto. And that's from Lawton and Yarnstrom. Pinto then has 2 scoring chances that are blocked, so Leafs clear. Good forechecking by Ottawa. Yarnstrom nearly makes it 2-0 for the Leafs, while the Leafs fans are chanting Brady sucks. So Brady sucks, even let known by Toronto fans how they feel. Sens press with 8 minutes left to play. At 12:18, Marner very good on breakaway. Great pass by Matthews. You see him there. Marner gets the breakaway goal, and so the Leafs are up 2-0. That was only the third shot on this. Although it went back and forth, it made very well been the fourth shot, but they took a couple of and then the shot on it is what it is. So we'll just say it was the third shot. It may have been the fourth. Either way, goals on 3 shots or 4 shots, it is not the way you want to do the shot to the goaltender. McCain's shot was blocked with Leafs press for another. Riley's 1 shot is held. Nylander steals. The Sens stayed it back, and at 16-18, Batherson buried the rebound close to make the score 2-1. Cousins and Perron with the assist. That's Dylan Cousins. Nick Cousins was not in the lineup tonight. The Leafs pressed to respond. Cousins then has the rush chance defended. It's 2-1 Toronto after 1, but it felt like Ottawa got a little momentum after that 2-1 goal. But second period, Kachuk is denied on the fast break, and that was a key moment, one of the many key moments for Anthony Stolarz tonight. The Leafs look for another shot to 3-2 for the Leafs at 5.5 minutes. Tavares is down on a cross check by Ridley Gregg, so the Leafs are going back to the power play. Initially, it's called as 5 minutes. The only reason that they called it a 5 minutes was so they could review it. They review it and they drop it to 2 minutes on review, which the crowd, and I don't think the Leafs agreed with this either, but Ridley Gregg gets 2 minutes instead of 5. There's no clear during the power play, and then again. Matthews can't bury one, but on that play, it becomes 44 seconds of 5-on-3. And Trey Berube, was called to timeout. And during the 5-on-3, on a face-off win, they scored. It is Nylander from Tavares at 7:19. And it was thinking it there. So I started feeling some echoes of that in this game. Tavares has a chance to save the Leaf cycle. Matthews can't bury one short side.
They're a very high quality iron. And the best iron in the game. Another good iron. That's a good
Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Nick here. And the Elder Scrolls V took place in the northern region of Tamriel that is Skyrim. A vast frozen land locked in brutal political turmoil and six-10 dragons rule the sea. However, the Elder Scrolls V's second DLC, Dragonborn, took place not on Skyrim itself, but instead on the gloomy island of Solstheim, on the Mormons' northern shores. Solstheim faces her own set of problems. Still attempting to recover from the Red Mountain and plagued with everything from rifle ambushes to all-out assaults from Oblivion monsters. But also like Skyrim, Solstheim has its own fair share of Easter eggs and tiny details and hidden treasures for those dedicated fans to find and hopefully redeem. So today we take a look at 5 more Solstheim secrets you may miss in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Starting off, North Shore Landing is an old, mostly abandoned and unused dock on Solstheim's northern coast. Here to the west, a new source of Skyrim, the Dragonborn will be sent here to deal with some freshly arrived Salmon agents who are trying to pressure the local Skull Lords into revealing some of their smithing secrets. However, when this quest is in action, the dock will be inhabited not by Holy Dominion operatives, but instead, Mudcrafts, who will be even less willing to listen to what the player has to say. As you hack and slash your way through these pitchy menaces to society, you may notice that one, especially large crab, poses a unique name. Old Solby is what it's called, and it's the only named mud crab in the entire game, aside from the ones you can find in the pets in Skyrim's Hardfire expansion. But Old Solby's size and title aren't the only things that stick out about it. It has one definitive Morrowind. In the game, between the settlements of the Veth and Saran, it was possible to stumble upon a non-hostile mud crab who would act as a merchant with the player, selling all sorts of gems and trinkets. Furthermore, while this mud crab didn't boast a name itself, according to characters you could speak to nearby, it did have a, quote, serious drinking problem. That explains the tank guard in Old Sully's inventory, and all the gems. The Bethesda is paying homage to a familiar crustacean. Or perhaps they meant to imply that this is in fact the same character. I don't know what the lore says about mudcrab lifespans, but it's possible this is the same one. What a tragedy that would be. Befriending this fellow in the Elder Scrolls 3, only to murder him to death in the Elder Scrolls 5. Next on our list, the Dragonborn DLC released with its own entire new soundtrack. But even songs heavily inspired by the ones we got to listen to in Morrowind, which is quite fitting for such a location. But during your time on Solstheim, you will exclusively be listening to the new background. And every now and again, the engine will throw in a song from the newest guy, just to mix things up. It's pretty easy to distinguish whether the track you're listening to was from the vanilla game or the Dragonborn DLC. And both have their own rather unique styles that can be discerned quickly after you've heard them. Normal Skyrim music has a lot more Nordic elements, like chants and heavy drums, whereas Solstheim is more defined by string instruments and fewer vocals. Of course, there are major exceptions to these rules, but this is just generally speaking. Well, when the player approaches the Skull Village, of course, being a small settlement inhabited by an isolated tribe of Nords and home to the island's largest Nordic population, your chance of hearing normal vanilla Skyrim music radically increases, to the point where you're more likely to hear vanilla Skyrim songs than those of the DLC. A look in the game's files confirms this is an intentional decision by Bethesda, certainly trying to promote the notion that this Nordic community had a culture independent from the rest of the island. Furthermore, all the DLC music you do listen to, it's mostly a custom set of tracks specifically made for the skull that use a lot more of the drums and chants that characterize Skyrim's own songs. So, our cool version trip has some elements. Going into this version, you recognize quarters while it's inflated rocks, and for that matter, all of Solstheim's largest hidden tavern. It was established and is currently run by a guardian, named Jonas Sad, who claims to have come up with the establishment's name after watching them throw up from consuming the drink. Well, the bottle broke off the head, and it must be swallowed its contents, because it's got a flip so much density. Part of it is stuck in the way, and broke its lighter. However, while Silver Staggering comes off as a completely decent and honorable dark elf, making an honest living, it seems he may have a relative involved in some very dark practices that we may have met before, though Gelbis is entirely unaware. You see, at Castle Volgar in the Dawnguard DLC, the Dragonborn can meet a Dunmer vampire serving Lord Harkin as one of his chief alchemists. That Dunmer vampire's name is Baron Sadri, the same family name shared by Gelbis. Now, in fairness to Gelbis, his blood-sucking ancestor has probably been living in secret for hundreds, if not thousands of years. So I highly doubt the poor business owner has the slightest clue of such a dark family member running about. However, he should probably take a look at a family tree, or read up on his client's history. Someone very close to him has become very corrupted. For Wolfsbach, north of Ash Hollow Citadel, hidden just ahead of a small source of excrete, is a secret camp. And inside, the Dovahkiin can find a very tragic scene indeed. Here, lying on the bedroll, will be the corpse of an Argonian named Masha, surrounded by Suleiman. It's clear what happened, but some quick further inspection reveals multiple pieces of gold ore, an entire chest filled with treasure, and a wealth of golden coins all over the place. This scantily skewed individual was rich, while throwing away over some scoop. Alas, a note found on the table nearby gives us insight on the full story. The note is titled "The Letter to Usher," and it reads as follows. Quote, "My dear Usher, we can make it work. Do not worry about my father. We will work to accept you in time. So will my mother and my sister. Oh, Usher, I only ask that you write and let me know that you're all right. I've convinced my father to look past your lack of wealth and see you for who you really are. Come back home. No need to worry. I'll be waiting for you, my love. Signed, Modesta." This clarifies what went down. Evidently, Asha and the author of this letter, a woman named Odessa, had a romantic relationship together. But she came from a wealthy family, and Asha didn't. So Odessa's parents and her sister didn't approve of him as a result. Not accepting their lack of acceptance, Asha took it upon himself to try and strike a rich in Solstein mining gold, which he obviously succeeded in doing, as evidenced by all the golden things around him. But he must have just become too dependent on the skill, which he probably took as a coping method to begin with, and thus, before he could come back to his soulmate with his newly acquired guns, Asha became a little more than another one of Solstein's many forms. A terrible tragedy. Never did such a skill, not even once. And finally, last artlets, Wyverns are disgusting little blue creatures that have become quite a nuisance to the people living on this island. A strange breed of goblins. They live in primitive, tribal-like societies, speak an odd, gibberish language that no one understands, and spend their days ambushing unsuspecting travelers along Solstine's roads. Seriously though, don't let their hike and welcoming blue-colored fool. Wyverns are fierce foes, especially in packs. However, at one of their caves, on the northeastern edges of the map, known as Brockle, the player can find some Wyverns engaging in a very odd activity. Near the end of the cavern, an entire cohort of the Smurfs will be crouched down, bowing and seemingly worshipping a strange statue-like figure. The structure these goblins are so infatuated with resembles that of a reindeer pulling along a cart. Now, this can have one of two implications. Either A, Bethesda put in a humorous Santa Claus reference and thought the notion of Reitlings accepting him as a symbol of divine status would be funny, or B, this could be a more serious testament to Reitling religion. Reitlings, of course, built their society on the raiding and pillaging the roads of Solstice. Attacking merchant caravans is how they get most of the things they own. So it's entirely feasible that to these primitive beasts, the more strong characters they root so often from are divine, gifts from the gods, or maybe even gods themselves. They don't understand that that beefsteak scroll was actually produced at some lodge in Riften. All they know is that it came from the carriage they took it out of. So, could it be that Reitlings are engaging in these rituals only to appease the carriage gods to send them more goods, or have more valuable things than the possibility? It sounds like a possibility. Or perhaps someone at Bethesda just wanted to have a little fun, and was thinking a lot about Christmas the day he designed this in the office. Think of it, really. And with that, we are throwing this out. 5 more Solstice stickers may have been the Elder Scrolls V. I mean, it's not really good, I said. It's always been like.
I don't want to go out there and make one mega video dissecting every comment and every little thing from every place. Try to get through this video commentary just by talking about one or maybe two guys. Because when it comes to the most expensive player on the Vancouver Canucks, 11.6, Elias Pettersson. We now have ourselves some word from him as to more details of JT Miller. And Pettersson Agent also spoke out, revealing some extra info on Pettersson's summer from last year. If you could see the video we made, I think it was 2 days ago, where talking about the Miller and Pettersson feud, you would have seen the comment that I made where I said, yeah, Elias Pettersson media availability wasn't all too insightful. There wasn't too much that we learned from it. And I'll still stand by that here. I think a lot of what Elias Pettersson said during his postseason media availability was just kind of okay, like, that's not surprising. A lot of stuff that we knew he was going to say. But I wanted to focus firstly on the Pettersson and Miller comments. Because there was some solace that EP40 did provide when speaking about JT Miller, and it all comes to us in a 40-second clip on the TSN Twitter account, which I'm going to post in the description. Now, of course, the full video is also available on social media. Canucks post these things all the time, but the clip in question that we care about is on TSN and it's transcribed, so it's easier for us to go out there and read it. The question is, about what happened earlier in the season with you and JT. How difficult was that, and how much did it affect your play? Pettersson takes a while to answer it. He starts out by saying it was, and then he pauses. It's definitely not something I don't think either of us could have prepared for, the way it blew up. And that was like the focal point. Not if we won or we lost the game. It was like between us. He then drags on a little bit. Says, yeah, maybe we weren't the best of friends, but we respected each other as teammates. And yeah, that's what I want to say. Now, responses to these comments have been interesting. A lot of folks are going out there and saying, oh, peas sauce and this and that. And like, I think most of that comes from disappointment. You know, like if Pettersson was going out there scoring 89 or 90 or 100 plus points on the year, I think a lot of fans would be like, yeah, he's soft, but he scores points. Look at this guy. We love him. 126. But the guys he was so disappointed this year. Look at 45 points on the season. His paint production got cut in half from last year. Ridiculous, right? Because everybody was so disappointed, it points a lot more fingers on the flaws of AP40 in his game. Oh, he's soft on his feet. Oh, he doesn't shoot. Oh, he falls down a lot. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. And this video clip of him talking about JT, where he doesn't really say anything, he just says, oh yeah, like the story blew up, and that was the main focus of the media and all people around the team. Wasn't whether we won or lost, everybody was just focused on JT and me. But it seems now that he is acknowledging that something was going on there. He said that neither of them could prepare for how everything blew up, which totally contradicts what he had said earlier during the season, where there was absolutely no rest and everything was okay. Which, you know, I'm not going to blame the guy for that. Miller and P both saying that, yeah, we're not fighting or anything. He kept on talking about that in the media. So definitely not anything too revolutionary, but it does kind of give us a little bit of breathing room now that Pettersson has fully acknowledged and spoken out about the JT Miller conflict. But the secondary reason why I wanted to make this video here is because of the extra commentary from Pettersson's agent as to where everything went wrong. I wanted to refer to a tweet made back in February. Yeah, this was a while ago. But Rick Dollenball tweeted out about halfway through Pettersson's agent. Speaking out after the season, he had a tough summer. He couldn't train at the level he wanted to due to an injury. And this does work hand in hand with what we had seen out of Rick Tocchet, where he essentially said that Elias Pettersson didn't have a good summer training in the offseason. He didn't come to training camp as strong as he could have been or as in shape as he could have been. JT Miller was an absolute fitness freak. That was one of the most refined guys in the world in that respect, but Pettersson had a subpar training offseason. And you can hear about it a lot about, oh, he didn't go to Bali, was he running up and down some stairs? But back in February, when we learned, okay, he was hurt. That's why he didn't have as good of an offseason as he wanted to. And so hearing the comments made by Pettersson about his summer and about his training and about what it is that he's got to work on for next season, let's dive into that here too, because I do think we have to acknowledge that as well. Ian McIntyre made a post on Sportsnet.ca yesterday that goes over enough of the comments that we need to dive into. All eyes on Pettersson's summer as the Canucks conclude a dysfunctional season. This will be also linked in the description below. The article talks about the same comments that Rick Tocchet made about how there's a bunch of pressure on Pettersson, etc., etc. It talks about the comments made by Patrick Baldini. How, hey, I don't believe that Pettersson was away, or how hard is this going to be? Just because you achieve one thing, you get a long-term extension, well, just gets harder. You haven't really accomplished anything. This is where the piece dives into the comments from Pettersson himself about this season. I think early in the season, maybe it's got to have a mindset that, yes, I'm signing a contract, and now I have to do more instead of just being beaten.
Here for traditions, mate. Good. Goes over this section.
Charity, your one-stop shop for managing Microsoft 365 with more peace of mind than the Dalai Lama himself. Migration? Yeah, you got it. Restructuring and cleaning your tenant in minutes? You got you. Or simply needing more control of your environment? Hey, whatever your battle is, we'll say it again. We got you. ShareGate takes care of your Microsoft 365 needs for today and tomorrow with an all-in-one management solution at one fixed price. Simple as that. Let's level up your Microsoft 365 game and win. ShareGate. Try ShareGate for free with our 15-day trust.
And then when the points didn't come, I tend to overthink. I've touched there before. I'm not perfect. I'm trying to be, but yeah, it's been a lot of adversity this year. But all I'm trying to do is absorb it and learn to be better. And then I'm going to say something really interesting. Take a look at this next paragraph. Former Canucks coach Mark Crawford once explained that Daniel and Henrik Sedin, who became Hall of Famers and are part of Vancouver's player development staff, became great players when they stopped falling down, quote unquote. It sounds simplistic, but the Sedin just have to get stronger so they can stay on their feet, protect the puck, and make plays. That's what Pettersson said. Strength doesn't come easy for me. I didn't get the best genetics from my parents. But I know, obviously, I was dealing with a knee injury last offseason that was a little tough on my friends last summer. It was hard to truly train at 100% last summer. But with that being said, I'm just trying to look forward. It sucks for not playing the skills, but I'm going to take this time to take advantage of some of the trainings to come in ready for next season. IMAC in this article then talks about how Patrick Baldini really wanted Pettersson to stay in Vancouver and not go back home, where the Canucks can supervise him, and Pettersson said on Friday that he will start his off-season training here, stay for a little bit as well, before going home. Tocchet said, and the next part of this article, which, we don't need to dive into everything this article says, but the last part that I want to talk about was the next few paragraphs, which dive into Quinn Hughes and his off-season training. Take a look at this. Rick Tocchet said some of Quinn Hughes' teammates made current in Michigan at his dad, Jim's, high-performance camp in August. The Hughes had an official movement last summer due to the demand from NHL players. Jimmy Hughes works as a development coach for agents Dick DeGoy and Esther Song, whose clients include famous. There is no stopping what Elias Pettersson is capable of doing, if that is reality. But of course, we need to wait and see. Hopefully, he is fully healthy and not carrying some sort of knee ailment that derails his entire development. this offseason like it had last offseason. But ultimately, time will tell whether it's Rick talking at the helm or not next season. Elias Pettersson was not himself. And hopefully we'll see him eventually come back to the form that we know he can achieve because he's making $11.6 million and he needs to be better. It's that simple. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about Elias Pettersson and the comments that he made about JT Miller. What are your thoughts on PD's off-season training being brought up? And do you think it's actually going to fix itself this summer? Let me know in the comments all your opinions. I hope you enjoyed this Fish Out of Trouble Story. And bye.
Good shot. I will have a good. Finally, Barack, this game has me dominating written all over. I keep asking for Minecraft, but you guys never listen to me. Maybe next time, Bill, you guys will start up. Definitely. Seems like you already knew the label to King Donald. Good job, Barack. I wish I could be labeled Daddy Joe or whatever. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just start the game. We're really playing in the forest, though. There are better options. Gotta stick to the classics, Donald. If you think you're the best at this game, then you will win regardless of the match. All right, fine. I guess I'll just show you both why I'm the best in golf. Oh, yeah, definitely. If you were the best, you would have got the hole in when we started up there. Thank you, Barack. I'd like to see you try. All right, boys, it's my turn to make a statement. Don't think I'm just garbage at this. Well, then, Bill, I think it's know what you're doing. Of course I do. You're just a hater, Tom. It's my turn. Prepare yourself. This. So much for that holding one for us. Move you, Donald. Let's see if you can handle your business instead of that solid grip. Just like me. Wow, you almost put me in power in the shot. That was the good one. You missed the jump to finish your whole two drive. No, it's a good no. How about you guys? I got it in two drives as well. Don't fear, Bill. It's easy to get it in two drives. What the hell was that for now? Are you serious right now? I'm distracted and Bill and poke away down on the team. You're the one who's trapped. Okay, calm down. It's only the first hole. The first hole is easy to keep for us. Thanks. I need to hear it. Solid is your turn. Okay, let's get the second hole real quick. Oh, I can get a hole in the field. Stop it, Bill. You sure about that? Whoa, he's coming in. Hell yeah. That's how you play golf for it. Take notes, especially you, Barack. Screw you. Let's see if I can do that as well. Damn it. It's okay, Joe. That's still not a bad shot. Let's see what Barack can do, though. I'm going to show you how a real golfer does it. Prepare to watch my greatness. What the hell? I'm still waiting to see that greatness, Barack. All I'm seeing is a pile of dog food when it's your turn. Okay, leave me alone. Now it's my turn. What was that, Bill? That is literally the definition of sober. Screw you, Barack. You literally did that in the first hole. For a tip show. Did you see that, boy? Much power in your shot when you're that slow. Sounds good, Donald. Thanks for the tip. I appreciate it. Seriously, Donald, you make fun of me for filming holes, but you didn't make fun of Bill for whole too. Joe was the one talking trash like you, Barack. Trash. Okay, this is my turn, but I don't know why my golf ball is white like Joe's. Just look to see whose turn it is on the top right screen before you shoot the shot, okay? Okay, that wasn't a bad shot, Barack. Again, your golf ball color changed when you shot it. That's weird. All right, Donald, it's your turn to spread the ball being white. Okay, let's see if I can hit Cookie. Cookie? That's Cookie. Don't worry about that shot, Donald. You're all good. Is that what you call Cookie, Donald? That was pretty pathetic, Donald. With all due respect, Barack, shut the hell up. You don't have to be so toxic, you know. So when Donald talks smack at the beginning, it's okay. But when I do it, it's toxic. That's BS. I didn't think you defend me, Joe. I appreciate that. All I'm getting tired of the two of you. Just watch me get this ball. And wow. Now that was lucky, Barack. But that was a connected the wall in regards to the amount of power you put in the shot. Keep playing about it. Let's see what you can do. That's a pretty good job, Donald. You're guaranteed to get it next time. Thanks, Joe. Let's see what you can do. I think I have a pretty solid angle here to get something going. Yeah, okay. Whoa, nice one, Joe. Are you serious right now? This game feels good.
Nothing new here. Nice shot, Donald. Nice to get a bogey from that hole. I didn't think he'd spit out back like this, Joe.
You two agree with just disgusting. Hurry up with this one, Joe. Okay, so you just let me assess this first.
We're real block. Great things take time.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Oh, I got a hole now. Let's go.
Are you serious right now? Okay, well, hurry up. So I can do that too.
Stop telling us to hurry up. Joe got a hole in because he's taking time. And I will be standing just fine.
How in the world you guys do
Nice
that?
shot, Donald.
What kind of cheat dancing you guys have?
Shut the hell up, Barack. It's not that hard. Just focus up.
Yeah, for real, Barack. Stop being a hater. You see, you got a hole in one as well. I'm so goated. Did you see that, boys? That's how Obama gets it done.
How Obama gets it done? I guess you're content with second place, huh?
Don't worry about me, Donald. Worry about yourself. Let Donald take his time.
It's all good if I don't get a hole in one here. I'll just complete this hole in 2 turns so I'll be able to keep my lead.
Yeah, whatever you say. Joe, it's your turn. Let's see what you got.
This doesn't seem that hard. I'll just try to replicate what Donald did. That's not a bad strategy, Joe. Like me, you'll be able to complete this hole in 2 tries.
I view this sport as good. If you don't end up finishing this hole with 2 tries, then you're just flat out garbage at this game.
Okay, well, the pressure is on you then, Barack. After all, you're the one who couldn't finish the job in that one hole.
I don't need to hear it. Just hurry it up.
Seriously, Barack, can you stop rushing us every time? For real, though, and nice shot, Joe. Good job for not using as much power that time.
It's not that hard, Donald. Stop giving Joe credit.
Did someone hurt your feelings when you were younger, Barack? You're acting hella insecure right now.
It's okay to feel Barack. Okay, I'm going to reach for the boat to set myself up and watch the abominating trick.
I guess we'll see about that next month.
Watch this. Are you serious right now?
What the fuck is
I thought I put in enough power to prevent that bullshit from happening.
Play stupid games and you keep the price, Barack. Stop talking about it. I'll show you how it's done.
Are you fucking serious right now? How the fuck is this senile basically playing golf?
Shut your salty ass up, Barack. That was a great shot, Joe. Hopefully you'll be able to get it in the hole next turn.
All right, stop begging me, Donald. Let's see what you do here. Don't close. Okay, calm the fuck down, Donald. I see now that you two are just benefiting off my missed shot. You two get to see how much power I'm putting in and where to aim.
Sounds like excuses to leave. Stop fucking making excuses, Barack. They switch the order every fucking hole. Fine, Joe.
They're fucking wrecking this little town.
Your aim is good, so if you just fix the power, you'll be good. Sounds good, Don. I'll keep that in mind as we progress with the match. Thanks for the tip.
You two agreeing this much is just fucking weird. Just hurry up so I can win this game.
That was a little too strong for my liking, Joe, but at least the shot went in. Thank fucking God it went in. I don't want to be down in service.
Hate to break it to you, Joe, but you are most definitely going to get last place.
Don't listen to
There's
me,
no
Joe.
fucking way that the Stone Age fossil having ass can comprehend the toughest work.
Whatever you say, Barack.
We just want to play conservatively here, so I'm set up to complete this sport and keep training.
That's a good strategy, Joe. Let's see what I can do here.
I doubt you'll do much, Donald.
Shut the fuck up, Barack. Stop being fucking haters. You're hella toxic and you need to stop your bullshit behavior and reach for this.
It's not fucking bullshit, Joe. Donald tried doing something special and he absolutely failed. I told everyone that he wasn't going to do anything. And you fucking see that? I do something special there. I guarantee to get it done on my second turn.
Who gives a fuck? Joe and I can still complete this course on our second turn.
God fucking damn it, definitely looks like Joe got it done on his second turn. Hurry your ass up.
You're just straight up bullshit, Joe here. Let me see what I can do about this.
Well, it looks like you didn't do much, Donald.
Well, fuck
I hate
yourself,
to break it to you guys, but I am the best at this game and it's not even close.
just because you beat us in one court. It doesn't mean that you're the best at this game, Barack.
The bigger you accept the fact that I'm better than the both of you guys, the easier this loss will be for you to digest.
All right, I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up. You only beat us by winning that course and you're acting like you're up 30 or some shit.
Well, the trend would suggest that I will be up by 30 at the end of this game.
I'm not a matchmaker, Barack, but your whole concept of trend is flat out bullshit. There's no concrete evidence to back that statement up.
Watch the football.
Oh yeah, that's a great football. So much for your trend. You can shove that shit up your ass. Okay, I need to focus up here so I don't fall too behind from the two of you. I'm planning to take this little shortcut here to see if that works. That's pretty risky, Joe. I like it.
Dumbass. What the fuck is going on? Why, while you're concealing your resource? All right, calm the hell down. Let's see if we do that. I'll just make the same approach to Joseph. Good luck, Donald. Wow. Motherfucking fact that did work. That did kind of rigged. I'm not going to lie. Dude, you're sounding like you now, Vermont. You're just salty. Let's see you get out of this sticky situation. What the hell I'm doing? There was nothing sticky about that situation. I know what the hell I'm doing. If you know what the hell you're doing, then why did you down there in the first fucking place? I wanted to give you 2 seconds. Just bullshit, Rock. Come off the cat. God fucking give him all his guns. Oh, again, now I'm in the same hellhole with the Rock's big ass within. Don't worry, Joe. The more you practice it, the better you will get to hit this shot. No fucking worry, Joe. Looking good. Fuck yeah. Thank you for the tip, Donald. I only made that shot because you told me to be well power and kidding. No problem, Joe. Good shot. Seriously? Are we going to act like you won the fucking championship or some shit? He's 4 away from first already. Shut your hating ass up the rock just like Joe did to me. I was so close, damn it. Still not a bad shot. Let's see what you got for rock. I don't want to go play against him. Get to a team. What? Fuck off. Fuck everything. That's fucking bullshit. How the hell can you not time that correctly to avoid the win turbine? I don't think you did it. Hurry up and push it. All right, Tony. I'll show you how to fucking time the shot so you stupid ass couldn't do it. Oh shit, Donald, that was a nice shot. Wait, what the fuck? Oh shit. Get ready for the rock. Back. Hit the fucking wind turbine. Back. Back. The second or third time you've gotten embarrassed, so I decided you to shut the fuck up. Big fucking fact. All right, I heard enough from you too. It's time for me to do my thing. You were saying, does that include the part in which you have to take another fucking turn to engage the board? Fuck you, Donald, I still got a bogey. Yeah, but now you let me catch up to you. More importantly, the further away from Donald, the first place. It's going to be tough for you to come back to rock. Donald is not messing around. Okay, shut the fuck up, Bill. When the hell did you two go to the hotel room, huh? When the hell did you two get married? The amount of life that you're doing is just ridiculous. Fine, Rock. Just keep fine, Donald. I just got a really good shot off so I can be done with this course next time. Okay, I'll admit, that was a pretty good shot. But let's see what I can do about that. You got this, Donald. Seriously, Jones? This is called golf with your friends, not fucking golf with your daddy. Get it together, you old hag. Okay, that shot wasn't as good as yours, Rock. But I still have a decent angle to make something happen next turn. I guess we'll see. All right, it's my turn. Let me continue cooking. I call it Papa Joe's special. The Papa Joe's special? And what does that mean? You can bring this score with 5 fucking attempts or some shit. Wait till the fuck what happened to Joe's fault. Did you know, Donald? There in your fucking mouth with the amount of agreement that you two are doing during this game so far. Shut the fuck up, Rock. Just focus on your turn. No, you shut the fuck up, you little champion stuff. Thinking I didn't have to. I just dominated this sport. All right, Donald, let's see if you can get this started. Oh, shit. That was super fucking close to getting the first fucking rock. I guess it's okay. I'll just get it in next turn. Yeah, but I'm slowly but surely catching up to you, Donald. Are you feeling nervous yet? Not even close to rock. But damn, Joe, that was a good shot. Considering how your first shot went. You can finish this course off well enough. You're still in it. Thanks, Donald. I plan on doing just that. Yeah, whatever you two said. That doesn't change the fact that gap between Joe and I is, while the gap between Donald and I is shrunk. I guarantee that you will not be able to defeat rock. There are still 8 holes left. Exactly. That's 8 holes of opportunity for you to fuck something up like you always do. That's also 8 holes for me to catch up to the both of you. Don't count me out, boys. Oh, shit, Joe, that was a close one. I guess that's not a terrible shot considering how you can deal with it and get to the next turn if you shoot as well. Sounds pretty good, if you ask me. Let us show you how it's done. I'll give credit to you for that shot, Rock. Not bad. But what's still thanks for that? It's about one time you gave me some credit. Okay, I'm just going to replicate that if there aren't any better options. Of course you're going to fucking copy me. You feel threatened by my greatness, so that is why you're copying me. Shut the hell up, Barack. If your greatness means being in second place, then that literally means that I am a fucking god. Damn, I got closer to it than I thought. That was a good shot, Joe. Hypothetically, if Barack and I get it in this turn, you'll only
only go down one after this court. Not bad. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Well, take back what I said, Joe. The Rock's dumbass is smoking harder than winning the dead with the NHL. Fuck you. All right, Donald, let's see this shot. Hey. Hold the hell, you fat fuck. You can see you. So good shit. I love hearing you fucking cry, Donald. You talked all that shit when I failed to make it in. And then you backed it up with you missing that easy shot. What was it that Joe said? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Did I fucking miss something? The sport that will literally get this case for Rock. You're still in second place. You do a lot of shit talking for someone that comes in second place. I'm in second place right now. But I feel like I'm consistent. The friend suggests that I will win this game. Good luck. Here's my location. I guess it was the deadline. This is exactly what I was fucking talking about. Good stuff, Joe. All right, but so still trying to get this stuff what happens. Okay, Joe, what the fuck are you doing? You're not looking by one. Why would you waste the turn and an opportunity like that? I was just trying to experiment what works, what doesn't done. My bad. But we want to see what we're watching. Oh, yeah, that's definitely works a lot. Fuck off, Donald. Friends of yours are just full of it. You shouldn't rely on that if you want to win this game. You actually need to be good at the game. Okay, so what the fuck is that, Donald? You just put out of the golf ball for no damn reason. Okay, don't overreact a lot. I was experimenting on Joe. Besides, I still have to lose. Okay, well, I'm done experimenting. I'm going to play it safe so I don't mess my score up too badly from these sports. All right, well, I'm just going to practice. What the hell are you doing? God, damn it. You're going to lecture me as to why I needed my golf ball, which is literally needing the one fucking golf ball. Okay, I just need to hear it. It's business. But Joe, I'm done beating my shit. I'm just going to play this tournament now. That's a good idea, Donald. See if I can make up some ground with this turn right here. Be careful, Joe. We're off like shit. That was pretty close to the way I found. I think it's okay for the most part, though. All right, just I'm sort of fucking behind the two of you. I'm going to try and steal another ring. I can't find it, too. All right, fuck it. I'm using this shit again. Holy shit, Veron. We're so damn lucky that worked out. Had that not worked out, you would be down in the shit for sure. But it did so focus on itself, too. All right, we'll see how much power Joe put in this. I'll be careful. That's a great shot, Donald. Realistically, you have a good chance of taking that shot next turn. Of course, you're just taking advantage of Joe's mistake as well as mine. You're not good at the game, Donald. Fuck off the line. Let's go concentration. Whoa. That was close to the targets. Yeah, you did it. So there's no time having yourself in the back. Okay, shut the hell up, Veron. Where the hell is the golf ball, huh? What the fucking deal, dumbass? Don't talk shit, Donald. Okay, you got one lucky shot. It doesn't mean that you're better than me. I'm still going to get a bogey right here. Don't feel too bad. Fuck off, Veron. I like you. I'm actually good at the game. Well, I guess it's my turn to get a bogey as well, right? Good shit, Joe. That wasn't a bad result considering how you just beat your golf ball on the first attempt. Okay, well, I got a bogey as well. Where's my credit? You're not kidding me. You're the one who's we're going to put a little couple credits in the extra field. So there are two paths. I'll just take this left. Not a bad shot, Joe. You actually got pretty much to the hole. You're playing pretty well without anyone really noticing.
So, there's a philosophical debate that we can have that is brought up by this thought process. And what I wanted to do was dive into some comments made by players on the Detroit Red Wings that may or may not have inadvertently, if not absolutely directly, called out Steve Eisenman, the general manager. Yeah, run on a sentence to be damned. Today we're going over some commentary on the season from Dylan Larkin and Patrick Kane. Because some of these thoughts that were shared by these players could be somewhat critical of the way Steve Eiserman did his job as the trade release GM this year. Now to help us out, we're going to head over to the post made on RedWings.com by Stan Walker. The reason we're using this article is because he's transcribed the quotes from multiple Detroit Red Wings forwards, voicing their displeasure on Steve Eisenman's disappointing trade deadline, and allowed us to screenshot and put it on the screen and we can dive into the discussion about it afterwards. So, let's go out there and read what the article says. Despite the injury suffered right before the halfway point of the season, Steve Eisner opted to only complete one trade at the trade deadline, acquiring familiar face in goalkeeper Mrazek and veteran winger Craig Smith from the Chicago Blackhawks. At this year's season exit interviews, Red Wings players, including Captain Dylan Larkin, voiced displeasure at the lack of support they received throughout their rough stretch of injuries at a crucial point in the season. It was hard that we didn't do any of this, Larkin said. And then I felt the group we didn't gain any momentum from the trade deadline. And the guys were kind of down about it. It'd be nice to add something and bring a little bit of a spark on the ice, and maybe promote outings as well. The article talks about how the Wings are on a 14 losing streak right before the deadline, and then dives into these comments made by Patrick Kane. Hopefully over the summer you see some things that make our team better. Then you add that when players returning from injury, and it should be soon that the Red Wings make the playoffs. And so with that in mind, I wanted to just bring up the philosophical debate as to whether or not these comments are worthy of being mentioned and if they are actually correct. Because essentially the story of these comments made by both Larkin and Kane is, hey, Stevie, why did you not add anybody at the trade deadline? We were right in the thick of it. We were in the playoff run. Sure, we lost 4 games in a row, but we were down and out. We needed extra support. Why did you not go out there and get guys to help us make the playoffs? Peter Mrazek, whatever. He's a coach. They're a good guy to upgrade. We spoke about this yesterday, but it seemed like the Wings were very much involved in the Dylan Cousins sweepstakes with the Buffalo Sabres. But instead of pulling the trigger and giving Buffalo what they wanted, they said no because the Buffalo Sabres wanted Marco Kasper in return in that trade. The Red Wings were ultimately fine in not making that transaction go through, but it kind of gets you wondering, okay, what else was out there? What other names were the Wings interested in? And would there have been an appropriate trade that we could have seen get done that would have added an impact player to the Red Wings? This isn't the only team as well that I'm thinking about that was a middling team, in the thick of it, kind of in, kind of not, that was standing pat at the trade deadline. At the very least, the Red Wings made a trade for Peter Mrazek. My Vancouver Canucks didn't do anything, despite all the cap space they had accrued. So, for the Red Wings, it seems like they were in that uncertain territory where it's like, okay, we're not good enough to go fully all in, but we're not bad enough to sell. So, the best we can do is go willing with Peter Mrazek and Greg Smith. Sorry. But it's illuminating now to know that Dylan Larkin and Patrick Kane are both like, yeah, it would have been nice to have some extra support. It would have been nice to get that extra bump, another guy to help us out. And my question here is, was this as big of a fault as some of these comments might make it seem? You could also say emotions play a part in it too. Maybe Dylan Larkin is just super frustrated with not making the playoffs this year and expressed that in the season exit interview. Yeah, we should have gotten some extra guys and then we could have made the playoffs. Kind of like the eternal feelings there, being much of it, obviously he's not going to say it like that. But part of me wonders if this really is more of a mindset here. If Larkin's just so frustrated after being the win for so long, he started playing with Detroit in 2015, and they only made the playoffs once, and that was his rookie year. He didn't even go far that year. So ultimately, if this guy's getting to a point now where it's been a decade, no playoffs, the team still stinks. They're finding ways to lose after having such big momentum swings earlier in the year.
It's a lot of
it's like, hey, Stevie Ball had a big formula. You're winning games like crazy, like young team here. Why are you not capitalizing on that? These players are competitive, and the fact that Steve Watt is already starting to get more flack this year, I think that narrative is just going to keep on growing. And with more comments made like these. Hey, Stevie Y had an unimpressive offseason. Hey, Stevie Y is getting all these older, middle-aged, not too effective guys. Hey, Stevie Y spending money with guys like Kopp and Comfort and Hall and Ben Sherrod and Jeff Petrie. Is this the right way to build your hockey team? Detroit's already gotten overtaken in the rebuild by some of the other squads like Montreal and Ottawa, for example. So now, seeing that they're looking for a spot because it's like they were content for that wild card, they weren't the second that they did fumble and just didn't get done. That's nice. The fourth team after. My question to you is, was it the right thing? Considering Larkin and Keaton's comments here, do you think it was a better decision to stay the course, not trade away any young guys? You think, oh yeah, we already have so many prospects. We've got like 3 good goalie guys to pay attention to. Trey Augustine, Rudy Guimond is there, Sebastian Gosa. Why not put one of these guys to get an MS roster player even now? Is that not an appropriate way of thinking? I want to be hearing your thoughts on the comment section below. Did Stevie Y make a big mistake here? And do you think these comments made by Larkin and Kane calling out Stevie Y for not having anybody are valid? Furthermore, who is it that you think the Red Wings should have targeted? That's another question that I think we should dive into. Dylan Cousins wasn't he? I think some Wings fans were on board with, others were not so much. He was a very divisive name. But hearing yesterday that, yeah, it was Marco Casper, that was the Buffalo City was asked. Yeah, that just kind of turned all the Red Wings fans' heads away from Dylan Cousins. And besides, they already got traded for Josh Norris, so it's a little bit different there. But anything else comes to mind here as a potential Red Wings acquisition that could have made sense? You can leave your thoughts in the comment section below. There's no link to this side of the message in the description if you want to read more about it. There's some extra pictures there, maybe more about it, all of that.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. The voices you hear in this video are not the real voices of these individuals. All voices have been AI generated and are strictly for entertainment purposes. Please get a little crazy and leave it between us so we can discuss it as advised.
This video also in no way is meant to reflect any political views of mine or anyone else.
Thank you for watching. It's chocolate too. Gentlemen, are we ready for some more baseball?
Oh my god, yes. Last game was an absolute thriller. Went down to the wire.
Then that last game was an absolute sleaze fest. Didn't pick up until the 8th inning, which is when I stole the show in America's heart. But I got us to lead and closed out the game, Donnie. Oh, good morning, Joe. How are you doing? Donald, it's 9 p.m. 9 p.m.? That's 2 hours past your bedtime. You better say goodnight to everyone. Barry will be there in 10 minutes to tuck you in. Donald, we are not doing this again. Oh, did you hear that, Joe? The 6th was a good kiss. Oh, did you really? Sure did. I know Churchill did not. The thing Barry and I had something.
I'll give you a good night's kiss, Joe.
They're not similar to the play. Ask nice for them. Donald, can you please play some mental music? Yes, Barry, only because you asked so politely.
Alright, boys. We rate our souls to see what the Americans people want in terms of teams for the next episode, and the results are in.
First of all, there's no challenge 2 minutes for the coach. So Donald, that wasn't enough. Sixers versus Celtics. First of all, Joe, this is baseball. How fast it goes. Second, the polls should make parents not actually changing what they think. Well, maybe little Benjamins should be a little more clear.
I'm not little. I'm 5'6" and 3/4.
I don't know, did the quick Google search and results are all over the place? Anywhere from 5'4" to 5'9"?
5'9". That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah, sure. All right, we're getting off topic now. Anyway, Ben, what are the two big pairings?
Social media Obama and trying to get Trump and myself.
I'm not playing. Well, Donald, since there's we're going to Chihuahuas. God, I love Chihuahuas.
Let's just say hypothetically for the sake of the argument that I was more annoying than a Chihuahua.
That shit right there. Great job, guys. Because we couldn't just get right into this game. I had to spend $22 and upgrade our subscription on 11 left. Wow, Barry, breaking the fourth wall in the second episode of the series. Fourth wall? Donald, you're building another? Well, yes. Those in nasty comments from our viewers, they just get in the game.
Sir, yes, sir.
Are we just going to ignore the fact that everyone is beyond the move to the All right, in an effort to shorten this episode a bit, we're not going around until the end until rather than have Joe do it?
Let's just say hypothetically, for the sake of the argument, that it did go on to that point. You might have an increased ad revenue because we went over that 8 billion.
I'll give you a pass this one, Stan, because my guys like to win. Yeah, Donald, you're going to need that extra ad revenue to pay back to the IRS.
You're not going to do this every year.
Rapidly moving on. Yes, Donald, I will pick on you.
Donald, we can carry on talk. Can we see the White Sox?
Absolutely not. They lost to the losers. I only pick winners. Ben and I will be the world champions Houston Astros.
The hell we will.
Oh, absolutely not. They are a great team. They even came to visit and won it all in 2017. That roster was full of hardworking and talented ball players. Donald thought he'd make you down here. Oh, I bet. Great to hear that. One of your fake news stations?
Donald, it was covered everywhere. They 100% cheated.
Well, sometimes you got to get to the top. And I admire their courage. Why did you sound like a member of the Outsiders right there? Yeah, that was weird. You sounded like a greaseball.
Greaser.
I don't know what the hell that was. Don't ever do that to me again. Well then, Joe, I think it's only right that we pick the fight. The who? I don't follow Ultimate Frisbee. No, Joe, it's a nickname for the Phillies. Oh, the Phillies. I love the Phillies. I was so upset when they lost the World Series last year to the, who did they lose to again? You're killing me, Joseph. Have fun, Darren. Time to pick a stadium. And Donald, you are not allowed to pitch this time. Well, don't pick a Mickey Mouse field and we won't have any issues.
Stop disrespecting the polo grounds.
So it was water polo? All right, then how about we choose a creative stadium built by the players?
That sounds like fun, Barry.
I'd much rather play one of those as I have much more faith in the American citizens than the teams that spend billions of dollars to architects to build a field with full fans in the fucking outfield. How about this one? It's called Let It Fly. That's highly very good at fun. So Donald is looking very high score. Can't produce any less runs than the last stadium did. That kid's looking at me. Maybe we should have hit the ball harder than I understand. Oh, and you know what? There should have been more runs. I forgot Sleepy Joe fell asleep on the base pass every time he had a man on base. I would like to thank all of you at home for not listening to Joe and Donald. Same thing again as that movie.
Number of things 59, right?
Oh no, absolutely not. I'm not wasting 8 minutes to three. Don't like this.
Donald, come on, for real.
I'll compromise with pick 6. That way you can go straight into the mountain. Fine, but if things don't pick up after 30 minutes, I'm out. So yes, if you listen closely, I didn't say Joe, I said Jill. I don't know Bill, I'm not buying it. Then listen and listen to this. If I'm only going to say this once, if I hear one hypothetical come out of your mouth, I would be sure to intentionally tank this game.
Not fair, Donald. Not even one.
No. Donald, as a businessman, don't want to go. Compromise a bit, maybe. One, and not one more. And not one less either. No, one less would be perfectly fine. All righty, baseball fans. We got Bill Biden up the front to start things out for the Phillies and Donald Trump in the plate for the Astros. I thought they were the Astros. They are, Joe, and Barry was trying to make a quick joke about some fake news we heard on Shapiro's little podcast.
I'll have you know that my quote-unquote little podcast bring in hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah, well, I have more followers on Twitter.
Well, at least I have Twitter.
And so do I, because it was really stated. Way to stay up to date on the news, Benjamin. What the hell? Caught him looking. I wasn't even ready. And how the hell did I already have 2 strikes? I turned on quick counts to help speed the game up a bit. Last game you gave us the faulty controller. This game you're changing settings without our knowledge. Got it.
Yeah, Barry, Barry didn't let us know you turned that on.
To be fair, you're still out. Now, sit down. See you, Barry. I'm not going to be able to get it back. No worries, Joe. That was the goal of choosing this part. Lots of offense. You're gone? More like you're done. Sit down, fool.
Wow, Joe Biden was a singer.
Hey, Ben, shut the hell up, please. All right, I got one. All we will need is my immaculate pitching. Donald believes that one run will turn out the enough. Yeah, Donald, they need a field goal or 2. Billy B ties it up with one swing of the paddle. It's a bet, but nice dinner, Bill.
Out comes Dusty Baker. It looks like he's signaling for Ben Shapiro in Smash again.
Baby, you will wait your damn turn like the good little boy you are. Now let me get the game like the motor. Short on for you, Joe. You just put it next to the bat and just blow that 2 penny right off their head.
Damn.
Why is there a towel coming together? Yeah, Donald, get off the table. Actually, Donald, I'm going to stop you right there. I don't know who you're going to say, but Joe already put up thin ice from the beginning of the video, And we are on time for the field this series. Let's pray you guys have a good.
Well, Mr. Snowflake, I appreciate it. It was actually a clever joke from Stevie Jones. But once again, you two guys are sensitive.
What did I say again?
Now that is for the Astros bench of hero.
Cam, I think that's out.
Out of what? We're not out of chocolate chip ice cream, are we?
Out of the park. Way to go, man. Keep it up, and I might make you my vice president in 2024.
So, I want some not celebrity effect. You know that is not.
Well, I would expect that from Sleeping Joe, but not do that. You're fired.
So is that instant complicated? It's like the ex-girlfriend. This one is happening.
Although I highly doubt you ever talked to Jill, Ben, you certainly redeemed yourself there. Well done.
Come on, Barry, bring that back to
Yes, for effort.
You just wait, Donald. We'll come back.
About time you got another out for us.
Piss off, Joe. Maybe if you score more than one run. And that'll get us out of it. Just kidding. This guy has a reaction to toddlers.
That's it. Blame the player, not the guy controlling you.
Looks like I taught Joe well. Remember, Joe, it's never your fault. It's always your teammates.
Let's see if you can manage this one.
About time, Barry.
3 dingers in the defense.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We are Team Donald. I'm the best, and no one is better than me. And if there ever was someone that was, it certainly would not be you, Benjamin.
Joe, if we lose to these clowns, I'm sleep well tonight.
Joe definitely will. In fact, he's already asleep.
No, I am not, Donald. I was just resting my eyes from my turn in the 5th inning.
Joe, it's only the second. Fuck that. I'm checked out.
Let him go, Barry. He's got a big day tomorrow. He's hard at work sleeping for the American people.
Swing and a miss. Just like your third turn.
Man, a third turn isn't a thing.
How would you know? Has you had one attack for failure?
No, but I've had a second. How about you? Barry.
Now, Joe cheated me out of one, remember?
I heard my name. This is 5th inning.
Oh, boy.
This could be a tough play. Wow, that was close. Hypothetically, that's the
Now, Ben, let me stop you there because this is your one hypothetical. Is it worth it?
Probably not. I'm going to say that.
Oh, Ben, double it and give it to the next person. No, Joe, we aren't doing any of that bullshit.
Ah, I knew you'd do that.
Donald supporting Gallup.
You hit 3 home runs this inning because of that, and only because of that. I will hesitantly let this one slide.
You tagging on this one, Barry?
I don't know, Barry. Am I?
Oh, there he goes.
All part of the plan.
My bad, Joe. I thought I was in the
What happened? Way to go, Benjamin. Your little sneaky Joe Caliber play didn't come back to hurt us. That's fine. This guy sucks anyway. Didn't want to hit with him.
Donald Jose Abreu was the American League most valuable player in 2020.
2020? That was a Mickey Mouse season.
Led by the Mickey Mouse president.
Follows the 22.
Enough.
Just didn't have to carry, Don.
I'm sure Barry turned the wind all the way up to blow in from the outfield with Ben and I back.
Yeah. Because that is definitely a specific feature in this game.
But Donald already swung it to the fairway.
Yeah, Donald, blame your daddy on that one. Looks like you gave to the wrong club.
Donald's a great golfer. Don't disrespect him.
Sorry, how many country clubs do you two own?
Oh, I'm not thinking the country music, so none.
Joe hits it high and deep, but just a few feet shy of the track.
Track went back and forth. How did you get water slowly to track the field?
Joe, are you having trouble paying attention? Want to go over baseball fundamentals again?
That one was something back. Way to go, Tony.
Great to surprise and display of power from Brandon Martin.
Oh my God.
What is it, Joe?
It's you.
Billy.
Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
All right, then.
That's technical Donald.
I'm going to show you how to bring one back for us. What's up to me?
That was some highway robbery, Donald.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. 355 feet of practical dead center field.
Donald, I told you I was taking this field specifically to the strip club.
It's a rock I told you not to pick another Mickey Mouse field, and here we are.
People really is my favorite Mickey Mouse film.
How about you guys? Donald, I told you this field was going to produce a lot of offense. And be fair for both sides.
There was no mention that it was a fucking little league field, Barry.
Well, I'm sorry for any confusion that may have occurred.
I'm sorry your judgment struck come to picking a respectable field. Nobody's going to continue to watch this shit if you keep selecting the property.
Donald, our previous video gets 100,000 views, not even ridiculous. It was pretty successful, especially for it being on such a dead camera.
Then I'm going to get back to talking about every single one of those games. Come on, wrap up from that big yellow popsicle. Good foul, Bill. You know what else is foul? Your mom. Seriously, how old are you? Another shutdown inning from the greatest step on a major league field. Or in this case, a two-ball field.
Donald, you gave up 2 runs.
And a home run to the GOAT, Mr. Brandon. That's because I want to get Barry and Joey all excited and make them think they have a chance. Tease them a little bit. Like, look at that awesome play. Easy catch to be made there. But Ben was too slow.
I can't control the speed the game gives them, Donald.
Oh, Ben. Looks like you and Donald are still stuck in Palm Beach. Too much time in this country club.
What is this sudden hype around country music? Beautiful inning from you, Ben. Yeah, Ben, too much country music. Haha, right, Barry?
What no country club deal went to the sport? We'll pick back with no result.
Peter got through that, Barry.
Must have been Donald distracting him on top of the dugout. Could we protest the game, Barry? Sorry, couldn't hear you all the way down there in the box score.
Here we go. Done enough. Done enough. Sports Center content.
Oh, come on.
Oh, God, man, what a play.
Catch that, Joe.
No shot, that's gone. What the actual hell? He didn't even have to jump for it. No need to when you're built like me. Pile of horse shit.
Did you just not feel like diving? It wouldn't let me, Gerard.
Yes, there's no need to dive when Joe's built like that.
See, Ben gets it.
He was being sarcastic, but whatever. There we go, turn that shit. Come on, Joe.
Got them both.
No, you didn't. They were both safe. It was a bad throw.
But they both caught it.
The fielder has to be on the base and catch it before the runner gets there, Joe.
Bullshit rule. Who asked you that?
Gotta hit that harder, Donald.
You know what I'm going to hit harder than?
Little League field and nothing to show for it.
It's the slider, Barry said.
Donald, every single slider is on the ball.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Come on.
Easy 1, 2, 3, and sorry, Ross. I'm really trying to get it. You didn't not get it. I'm very close. Who said that?
Legendary Master Jedi Yoda, Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Didn't you two go to high school together? Think you're both the same age. Come on, man.
What?
You literally popped out with the worst fielder on the team.
Donald, I disagree. Took our right fielder pitch to foul there. My point is that
Way to put some runs up on the board, Ben. Keep it up, slugger.
Relax, Donald. Gotta close this game out like Edwin Diaz. Do the trumpet.
forward one, but that would get us copyright and demonetized.
There we go, Barry.
Didn't expect that sound from me.
Well, in the normal park, but the rock lines of different field where the fence doesn't go higher than our ankle.
One down. Looking back. And gone.
Save the first.
The key to the one is Joe takes the lick up before the damn ball.
The hell did you call me?
There we go. Go, Barry, go.
Relax, Billy. It's the second pitch.
Closer than I thought it would be, but it's only a one-run lead now.
It'd be over had you not had an absolute meltdown on that ground ball in the third. And that will do it. The team wins again. The greatest thing to ever play on the diamond continues to next.
Oh, no.
Are you kidding me? Yes.
You know, I'm tied up. Pick up, stop the winner.
Oh, Barry, you got really crazy there.
Yeah, I did, but we tied it up, Bill.
Donald, listen, I thought.
Dang it.
I decided I caught that ball.
Oh, no. My deal is officially off the table now. Because of you and your blown save, I have to clean up your mess. But don't worry, I'm sure you can try it on the next podcast.
And all your fanboys and fans cheer you up and falsely tell you how much of a star you are. Think about it, it's a video game, lighten up a bit. Shut up, Aaron. Oh, wait, country club like for golf. Got it. Really, Joe?
Donald went my pocket in.
That's hard. I officially pardon you.
Thanks, Joe.
Bledsoe, you can't do that. I'm the captain of this team. And I'm the president of the United States. So kiss my ass. First and first, before this is another scoring position. I wish you could stop the March on. Never mind, I'm fine, Joe. Come on, Brandon. I have so much faith in you. There you go, Joe. Who's on now? Donald, how did you even make contact on that? That PCI placement is brutal. You know what else is brutal? Going to 2 runs a week? And Ben has the audacity to compare himself to his team.
You do it then, John. See how easy it is for you.
Don't you worry, Ben. The Joe never fail, except when it comes to re-election.
John, if I was the top, I would have pulled you over for swerving on that.
It's the station of comparing controls. Donald wants some keys about life. I'll take some there. Nice fitness, Joe. I'm moving runner over. Tying run is now on third. One bad pitch from you and we're all knotted up. Let's go, Brandon. I got faith in you. Maybe not. Get your ass back here, Joe.
Throw the ball, Donald. Look who's about to blow it now.
Tables are turning now, boys. Damn it, he won't make it. Nothing more you could have done, Joe. Just hit it right to him. Of course, you could have not hit it like this. Oh no, what should I use the ball?
Donald.
Just kidding, I win. Once again, the most immaculate man in the nation's story that has yet to be defeated.
Yes, 2020 just didn't happen.
It was a rich bout series, remember that? That's right, Barry. Tune in next time where I carry yet another one of these leads to victory. Until then, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Great track match, you guys. That's just the way it is. There, thanks again. Final 10 seconds on the turn. Coach is ready. And on the rebound is Will. Step to the middle. Things are going well. You'll get off the ice. And end up with the momentum. You'll see the post up. Up to the end. He's got the first up. on the turn, and it's back again. Jack Lawson drops it off for Jesper Bratt. First one from Hamilton is just down the shift to Cat Travis. First hit from Aaron Allo, always in any Aaron Robin. First to this, looking far, but it's shifted off by Freddie Anderson. Now it's last night, you saw the benefits, see it here. Everything is a box. That's the guy with the there. Let's one down. Look at that. Small sports play. Watch for this reaches. The stick on that's Sebastian Arnold. Is there on the back pedal. Sebastian Arnold, 29 goals. All people versus 14 is going after this ready for the Burns. Closed it off. All on the third ball. Carolina here down to second. Still on the now for the area. Picks it out. Martin first to look at this. It's out. Down for Bulldogs and locked down the hand. What went on? This is wrong with the taking the hardest looking guy off his line and then push it off the foot. On the big shot, back down the right for the low slot. Walker feathers one around for the ball. He's able to get it out of the zone. Good. Moving from strong. Steps the guy. He's separating the backhand. Going up the short side on Farnsworth. It's good edge off the field. We'll see if there are any adjustments here. They talking about it. A secondary opposition, but the defense established the message. And right back in, marked up. He was getting all like he's going to be sure. Marked up. This time. By the stairs opening and he fishes it out of there. Ball spinning around here and four ball off to the way for Chestertoff. So that's his man into the boards. It's right back in. Absolutely, the right pitch to the line. One people behind one spot. And they can't find it. This is the back of the game. Supposed to switch it up into the. Last year was 27% on the power play, only 17% this season. All get on the back step in the building that has been doused in energy from the start. Brett Matthew puts one off through center. Brett takes Easter off the board. The Devils are on the board. And it's the he goes. This is a good start by Easter, but Anderson's got to stop. Well, possible earlier. looking for home. Rochelle McKee staring down the Duval deficit. Going to get a lot to the heads. The God Steve Stewart holds up. And Foster the midway point of period number 3. Fire, shot blocked. Dissonant gun is flying towards the line. Fill them in a shot, take down. It's not a soft fight. And this is a remarkable save on Fire. This is 21. John Burcher, selected by Carolina, locked to the line, branched out there.
Well, that's all right. So as everybody continues to take the cups with the replica up. The New Jersey Devils and Carolina Hurricanes, the first of 3 games today steps. We've not seen overtime yet. I was feeling we'll feel at some point today. Maybe that's out of the third overtime. At any rate, the Parks from the one end and Anderson is the other. And both goaltenders, I thought, had pretty good games. In fact, Marks really had a remarkable game considering how all this went. So there's lots of one and done and continuous play to start things off. So that works for both teams. Both teams can work with the speed game and all that. Big hits as well, which was a pretty heavy hitting game considering these are two teams that are not known for heavy hitting games during regular season playoffs. At 2:24 on the face-off win, Jalen Chatfield was slipped from past the screen to make it 1-0 in Carolina. He assists for Robinson and Rosalind. Later than after one space for Pels, Luke Street gets hit up by the front, stays on the bench. Luke Street got himself in on David. Pels is 3-1 Carolina 3.5 minutes. And the sub stayed around 1 per minute through the first 40 minutes. And absolutely remarkable that this game is close. Allen was a one-timer on the turnover. Just was fired wide. Devils draw power play. That lasted so up 18 seconds before and 4 because the Devils have 3 men on the bench. Something that you can understand early in the regular season. Nothing happens in the playoffs. In the playoffs, you can't be nothing. So, big chip push in almost by Markstrom. The Kane cycle was power play gets going. Such a job as a one-time mistake. Rosalind tonight. Markstrom's the reason the thing so 1-0 is, and then power play fell off. Dodger 11-2 to Carolina 9-6-2. That's something. The Devils press are kept to the outside. Great turnover. Mercer has to the inside. Luke Hughes has to stand after that help. Scoring chances slowed a lot in that second half, though. Once Carolina got that 1-0 lead, they went into that Carolina type of play, which I would imagine frustrating for the teams at the beginning. Teams go back to the power play, steps to cover the start to tell Markstrom is driving that penalty at this point again. The power play for Carolina has could have gone 3-for-3 if not pushed by Markstrom. There's a late cycle by Carolina. Rosalind gets the post. That's from Carolina. That power play so well. Game press concert's done. That was on the field for Watson. Put it to Slavin at the one-time spot. Here by home, that was finally clear after a long period of time in the home zone. It's 1-0 Carolina after 1, but it feels a lot worse than that. Second period, Robinson is breaking in Kingston State. He can't press in 2.5 minutes, and 3 minutes in, the shot was 5-1 in favor of Carolina. So, Markstrom, you're kind of on your own here in this one today. Starters have the rest skip aside, but the glove save on Carrier. And the glove save, the puck third bounced out of the glove and being saved, but they cleared it out, so no harm in the foul. And then it's 6:37 from the slot. Stanko was risk one to the bench. He was actually the opportunity. Martin has been slated with the assist, just 2-0 for Carolina at that stage. So, the overall shots when that goal goes into the Stanko, 24 in this game in South Carolina. They're getting 3 shots to every 1 shot for the New Jersey Devils. And that formula just does not have that, generally speaking, you need to get a shot to 1 ratio and getting ready to score as well. James Price for another. Dylan gets taken up in front of the Devils as he exits. Did not look good. Dylan did not percent the game. The New Jersey Devils really cannot afford to lose players. Dylan really are. We'll see whether or not he's back for the second game, and if that means Derek gets into the next game. That's likely. Devils trying to have that. Paul has the luck to get a bad hitter. These shots are 11 to 3 from the team from half. So what's really optimistic, shots are 11 to 2 Carolina 9 minutes in the first. Shots are 11 to 3 games in the half of the second. So looking at going, I think I might have said that. I said, no. So bringing that kicks off, solo offense, and then drive down stage. Then we get a delay game call, and Carolina goes to power play. I'm holding the chance to pick up. So I think 30 games set up. They take a drive play behind. And then on top play, pass, stay going. So it's far down. There's a pin off the bar at 13:08. Paul and Coach at the end of the assist. It's 3-0 Carolina. This game fell over. It absolutely fell over. And we're just past the halfway mark of the second period in that stage. The Devils scored bench that was scoring chance for Mercer with Anderson's save. Might have been the best exchange to that point in the second period for the Jersey Devils. James Price with 5 minutes in the plus, Martin against the rest of the Carolina College. Easier has to get 5 mils or anywhere, Devils Press, and then with 1.5 months to get to the next 4 and 4. Let's drop this next to be held by Mercer as Marshall continues to track through the first 40 minutes. James had the most shots per they have had in the first 40 minutes of any game this year. And then at 18:51, the Jersey gets on the board. Nico Easter scores from Brad Pesci, who wires in far corner from the one circle on the left. Not a fantastic goal, but it's really tough to get past Anderson. It's 3-1 New Jersey, 3-1 Carolina, I should say, after 2. And so we go into the third. Taylor Hall can't very much close to Devils. Clear for Taylor Hall. Easter's tonight, James clear. Back to Luke Houston, and then it's clear. James Press against the outside. Mercer at the next to Dylan. Dylan not advanced to the second team evaluation. James Press in 5 minutes. Pesky cards on line as the Devils get the pressure. Josh Report to New Jersey at 6.5 minutes. Still Miami has lost off that stage. James Press afterwards. Luke Hughes looks like he hurt his shoulder. He exited. He did come back into the game. However, on the same play, Martin ends up slashing. He was trying to put out Svechnikov, with the mini sticks, kind of let him know, hey, get out of my area. Accidentally slashed his teammate, Cody Glass, and that looked painful. Really painful. Glass exits the game, did not return. So Markstrom injured one of his own teammates. Their game is a tough one if you're Devils fan. Really know that. So Brad fired from wide on the Dutch. Meyer could very close standard. James Press at 8 minutes left. The Devils draw power play with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left. If that makes it fun. Luke Hughes returns at this point, though. So Devils fans would have been happy about that one. Stanko has the man on against Block. The goalie pull happens, and not very long after, 17-32. Svechnikov pushed this out of reach to make it 4-1 in the manner. Taylor Hall with the assist, so that's Paul's second assist of the day. And for Svechnikov, with 1 goal, did not get on the board, so it's done that today. The Devils in front of the minute and a half left. Probably looking for some kind of something going in the next game. Want to have something obvious going in the next game. For the team, just for the record, we kept throwing this up on the screen, so I figured I'll mention it here. The Canes have won 7 out of 8 series when coached by Rod Brindamore, and they win the first game of 7 series. Hamilton looks tonight in the final 30 seconds. There's a little bit of switching at the horn. The Devils are going to have to push back a little more than Carolina wins 4-1. Very authoritative victory here So that'll leave the series 1-0. So the Easter eggs are on the board, of course, because happy Easter and all that. I think it's a bit happier Easter for Carolina fans than the Jersey fans. Charles on that 17-5 Carolina first, 21-8 Carolina second, 11-13 third. Final top 45-24 for Carolina. Power play 0 for 2 for New Jersey, 1 for 3 for Carolina. Against 40-40 for New Jersey. That's the difference in playoff odds. Didn't Carolina average like 11.95 wins per 50 minutes during the regular season, and under their postseason 40? So that's the difference between playoff hockey and regular season hockey. Markstrom saved 41 out of 44. This game could have been much more lopsided. Anderson saved 23 out of 24 the other end. And yeah, we'll see it at the Jersey answer. I don't think there's for people before this series started that this series looks like it's going to go quickly to Carolina State got into New Jersey. I don't think anybody just felt that before this series. Feels wrong after the first game. And so now the Devils they have to win the second game. If they go all the way down over 2, I think they're going to go over 4 or 5. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we'll also have to see what the status is for Dylan and Bob going into the next game. So thank you guys so much for all your support as always. And we'll talk to you again.
I read the promo blog and I was like, I'm actually getting these here than my title.
Hey, Donald, I just love you. It's about game time, sweetie. We're just about to open. Wow, you think it puts the Donald Trump? Yeah, right. It's a reference to a wonderful establishment that's taught me everything I know about this business. Looks like a nice place. It's rising and clean here. That's correct. You're going to keep it that way. This isn't a city managed by Democrats after all. What's this, some off-brand soda? Yeah, I'm just pouring myself a nice cool drink before the city starts. That sounds great. Can I have one? Don't go the mixture for the customer. You can't be fucking serious. You're getting a treat right now for yourself. Who's Vice President? I'm off. So what? I'm the president. We're still just 2 dudes working at McDonald's. Well, the fact is, I own the restaurant and also bought the right to rebrand this place, so I can put my name on it. So consider me the president of this building. Oh, whatever. Let's just get ready for the day. So what do we do? There's a lot of shit going on here. Oh, look at these bad boys. I remember using these back in my training days. We fed a lot of good people French fries with these machines. Very high quality. Ha ha ha. Suck it, Johnny. Wait, did you just throw my drink in the trash? Yeah. Wait, you little bastard. That cost me money. Where the fuck do you think you're going? I think I lost it. You want to screw around and hide the freezer? Fine. Maybe it'll preserve some people in here. Johnny? Donald, this isn't funny. Get locked in here. I'm going to freeze to death. I knew I should have never agreed to work with that ass. Now look at me, trapped in the frozen prison without even a Disney princess. You climb all the way to the top. You be treated like an old ice cream. Wow. I guess my only chance is just to wrap it happens right now. I'm seriously gonna fucking die in here. What a load of a life. Or maybe I can jerk it bigger than the corner to keep warm. Hello? So hey there, can you go up? Yeah. Just grab the brothers. You know where they are. Yeah, we got them. I would have just liked them in there again. Totally do them for corporate Charlotte. Be my guess, you get finished junk now? You get junk with all this shit all over the place. It's a clean and organized workstation still. You just don't know what you're looking at. What are you doing? Cooking the buns? I toast each side of each burger bun, Bill. Makes for a better bite. Wow, you learned a lot of cool shit while you worked at McDonald's for 2 years. That's 10 more minutes than Kamala Everton.
Now let's get these burgers on the grill. Oh, let me do one. Here's the thing, Joe. We can make them together. Now let's grab a spatula. Ooh, yeah, now let's go. If you look real close, you can see the gun. You want to get as close to 100% as you can before flipping. Sounds easy enough to me. So do we flip them now? So what the fuck did I just say? You don't flip the burgers before you're done on each side. Where the hell? So where are you going? We're looking for Barack. You see the big stuff he does in the elevator. The big fat shirt. Fine. It's not like I really trust him looking anywhere. We're trying to feed the American public, not poison them. So you're going to flip those or what? Yes, I'm going to flip them. Thanks to all your yapping, these are all quick. Just 2 burgers, buddy. I wouldn't let it get to you. I won't because it's your fault. So am I like more of a front of the store guy or what's the deal? You only play wherever you can do the least damage. Oh, cool. I always knew you had a PC setup at a fast food restaurant. Got any good gaming? Sleepy, you're on shift right now. You can't be gaming. So I can't take a break to play Call of Duty. What is this, Nazi Germany? Well, I guess now that you're on the market, we do need some extra supplies. Good. I'm buying 2 orders of cups because you keep drinking. Also, get an order of burgers. Check. Anything else? Nah. That should be good for now. We'll unlock more things as we progress. Okay, then. And since you have no good games, I guess I'll get back to work. What would be? I wasn't sure I could do this without you. Making some more burgers, huh? Yeah, that's kind of what we do. That's fascinating. Where do we put them when we're still? Anywhere, I guess. You're just raw dogging them on the table. Yeah, so you have a perfectly good burger patty tray over here. Also, that's what that's for. Better watch out, John. If I keep making moves like that, I'll be the boss in no time. Whoa, that must be the delivery truck. Go unload it. Okay, so I just grab the stuff, and where do I put it after? It really depends on what stuff you grab. What about soda stuff? You can just put them right out next to the drink machine. Ooh, hey, watch it, Chubby. You'll get the fuck out of my way. In this hostile work environment. I better at least get employee of the month for my work here. That's because you're the only employee right now. If somebody else could just show up to work breathing oxygen, they're immediately an upgrade from you. I don't know, man. You do a pretty stellar job of keeping up right there. I'm thinking I might need a raise. Oh, yeah. Go with your boss and you can get promoted the same day. The American when you're acting like a fast food dictator, and I'm not loving it. Well, let me check if the truck is empty. Make yourself useful. Oh, yeah, it is still out here. Got some burgers for the freezer. You're lucky that you didn't just drive off. It's been like 20 minutes. I would have done something about it, but I was on cups. You act like stacking cups is a major event. It should take you 3 fucking seconds. Well, at least I'm the only one keeping this place clean.
Joe's got a point. Feeling a bit greasy in here.
Hey, it's Bushy Boy. How you doing, buddy?
Not bad. Just took a massive bong rip in my car. Now, who the hell left all these cabinets open?
Hey, you! So you come into work late, high as fuck, and leave me all alone with Joe?
Hey, man, at least I showed up.
Facts. All that matters now is that we're all working together. Speaking of not showing up to work and being high as fuck, where the hell is Raj?
What do you want, Donnie? Him and I run on CPT.
What the hell is that? I thought it was just weed you were smoking. Stands for colored people time, Donnie. Get hip with the new slangs. Still doesn't make sense. Any color you have was given to you by the Texas sun, not genetics.
Well, that explains why I'm here before Barack.
Don't worry, we'll be here. For now, let's focus on what is within our control. Right, Sleepy? That's the kind of energy I fuck with. Let's have a great service today. I'm feeling it now, Mr. Kraft. Okay, what are our posts?
With all the barbecues I've done over the years, I don't think we can afford to not have me as a fry cook.
I fully agree, George. But we can also prep the burgers before the service and then have people constructing. I'll go ahead and get our ketchup ready. Just real quick, you can get started on this burger. What am I doing here? No ketchup, then just get whatever toppings you have ready. Okay, where's your cheese?
You don't have any.
What? You cut the cheese? No, there is no cheese in this version of the game. It's still in early access for the reason for that. Just pretend that the cheese is inside the burger.
Me personally, I would never put food inside the burger. It's going to cook all fun.
You guys got everything out?
Yeah, we really don't have anything on. We're pretty much relegated to hamburgers with ketchup.
That's fine. People will still buy it. You gotta be joking right now. You got another drink? Well, yeah, some asshole blew mine away. Oh, watch out. Look, this guy won't even let us take a cup for a little drink while we slave away. If you don't like it, you're fired. Nobody's firing anybody. Now get ready for the service.
Different time for all the listeners.
Yeah, maybe I just fired you to do something work. Hey, the Rock is getting a drink for himself. Goddamn right. I'm going to be working here all day on these. That's what I said. That big chubby long fat guy said I couldn't. Well, I'll let you out something. You're the president, do whatever the fuck you want. Spit back Brock. Everyone get that? Because I kind of forget what he said. That was the best. I'm looking all about. I'm reading like an ugly clock. Not quite how it's going to get. Well, George is cooking up the burgers. What should I do? I don't know. Work the front with Barack, I guess. He's in charge of you now. No. You're not putting me in charge of Joe, so I can be responsible for what he fucks up. Well, I'm instructing the worker with George, so where do you expect sleep to work? I don't know. Just something that's easy, so he doesn't get stressed out and die. All right, guys, I just opened up. What? Damn it, sleeping. Who told you to do that? Barack, how can you let this happen? I just told you I'm not fucking in charge of it. Jeez, calm down, you guys. We're all ready for the day. Now put those happy faces on and get ready to feed some folks. Joe's right. We can handle it. Between the four of us, there isn't a burger we can't make. Except for on the food. Hey, look, guys, it's our first customer. Sweet, all right, everyone. First customer. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Wendy's, home of the Whopper. Janice, Sleepy, you're fired as the doorman. Hello, sir. How can I take your order? Yes, sir. Coming right up. All right, so you got burgers, 2 sports, and ketchup, and a water. I got the water dog. Somebody get on that burger. What are these already made burgers? So they're fair burgers and fingers split with ketchup. So can we just use one of these? No. Because we're asking 2 sports and ketchup, not one. Yes, it's fair burgers 2 times. Why do you order 2? So first you start with the burger wrapper, then the bottom bun. Then what? Then you get the fuck back and you start. Then you get your burger patty. Sleepy here. Then you get your ketchup. 2 squirts. Then it's time for our top bun and wrap. Now I know my ABC. I got another one coming in. What is that burger? Right, so we can make the burger. But there's 2 like, we'll just have more spare to make the burger. I forgot all the steps already. Oh my God. Burger wrap and then bottom bun, burger patty. Wait. Wake up, baby. Ketchup, squares, top bun, wrap. I'm still waiting on this burger, goddammit. 1 bite burger coming right up. Right here, Brock. Put it on the food. Need another hamburger 2 splits. How much? Burger's on the tray, boss. No, Joe put it on the tray with the water. Then fix the table plate. Oh shit, my bad. Where's that next burger? I got it right here. Where's this order going again? Table 3, Joe. Please listen. 1, 2, 3. Got your food right here. Yay, 70 positive strong. Good job, kid. It took us 20 minutes for that order. We gotta speed this up. I need 2 plain hamburgers right now. First one's coming out. Get the hell out of the way. All right. If you bug me one more time, I'm locking you in the freezer again. Again, like it's already happened. Remember, kid. Good God, Joe. You need everyone's permission to use this. Get to work. Okay. Hi, welcome to Chili's. That doesn't sound right. Nice smelling young lady with the giant tits wants a hamburger. Jack. I got it. I'll bring it to her. I get the previous one. Stop fighting. We got 2 orders before you guys can distribute. You got the burger with the vegan going out yet? Just delivered. What's next? Burger with a light class cola pizza from that. Excuse me. That's right, Joe. Sure, whatever time you want. I prefer French. So where do we keep it? If it was short, I could go out to my car. Joe, do you actually forget what normal ice is? Welcome to the Trusty Trend. Please stop talking to people. Nah, keep letting them do it. It's fine. Rather look at the fact that the rest of you. No surprise, Barack wants to put the man right behind him. So I am not receiving enough burgers to be hearing homophobia right now. Wow, we're falling behind. I'll get this done. Joe, I was just doing that before you brought it. Please move, buddy. Put a drink on the floor. Which order is that? Oh, if you ever interrupt me when I'm serving a baddie again, I will assist you. Where's this order going? Did they leave? Oh, that's the trick. He probably split when you see rejecting. You don't know what the play is up here. Joe is making me crash out. Hey, man, I just work for you. Not so long to keep this shit up. Do we have the burger for the first order? First order, like Kyle Ransom? It's really sensitive and solid. No, I don't. Get back to work. If you if I could have Charlie, probably have done what he's got. He did my boss. He did the ball. Just go to the table and collect it. Geez, what would it be defended if you're off to the question? John Baxter? He's still to get away from him. Well, there's nothing else to do out here. Why am I even out here again? Because you caused complete payment for getting what you were doing. What I should have really is not so much. I guess we'll find out if the food's the right shortly. Okay, I busted on the table. What do I do now? I don't have time to micromanage you. We're still super behind on the order. Now, what's this about? Is that the Jones first? I'm pretty sure that's the mistake. Pretty sure? That doesn't sound like confidence. Well, it doesn't matter anymore if they just laugh. God damn it. What the hell's going on? going on up there? This is a mess. I need to clean hamburger, fellas.
What did I say about talking to people? Hey, watch it.
Sorry, I got scared. Obama heard me last night.
No worries, bro. Record this, everything.
Marky, I'm a jack of all trades.
And that's what moving away.
Dairy Queen, what do you want? Bro, that's not even the slogan. Why don't you shut your traffic to your McDouble, you fat ass? Love you. What is that now? Is it almost snap?
No, we're just about to get to dinner time. If you bought me again, I'm going to throw it straight to where you stand.
Well, just think how behind on orders we did.
We would probably be all talking about.
Put up my Rick. Wow, all this guy wants is a drink. What a pussy.
We're behind on this stuff.
What's going on up there? Get the soda flowing. Come on, two berry coming right up. The Lucy burgers fast. I'm starting to do more on the grill.
I'm working on this up here.
When you're ready. Are you ready with that yet?
Which one?
The hamburger with the new window pool.
Yes, burgers made and on the tray.
Get that order out quick. I'm doing drinks right now. Rock, take a slide again.
This is my spot, Joe.
Okay, so what do I do now?
Is that one please get number 4 out?
Number 4, right? You do that's the double. Oh, so that one is number 2.
No. Number 4 is up here.
I love this.
What was out first, Joe? Give me the drink.
Okay, have it your way. 13 is going out right now. What was that one again?
Hamburger with the pizza.
This way is Joe is looking in the front, huh?
Well, somebody needs to deliver orders. If Joe leaves this room, I can't guarantee he'll come back.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Where the hell is this going?
That's a great question.
Well, 13's right here, and no other birds are up. They walked out.
No, we're not. You forgot the drinks, you still be out of track of. Woo, sit back. Shut up, guys.
I wouldn't be talking. You are a stale, little expired saltine. Joe, that drink was for 13. It was right where it was supposed to be.
Well, they left. My bad.
Holy son of a bitch.
I'm not feeling great about what I'm hearing right now. You're very right here, folks. Where was that going again? You should be staring directly at the screen that answers that very question.
You need to stop bumping me for the sake of my mental health.
Wait a minute. Where the hell is this Yuma Berry going?
I don't see no Yuma Berry on the list.
Why did I make one? Maybe because you're mentally incompetent, it's just a wild guess. Dude, there really is no Yuma Berry.
How about we get started on the drinks and someone actually orders?
My bad, that was just a mental break, I guess. You guys think this is an early sign of dementia?
Who's gonna tell him? You're pretty deep into the science, bro.
Oh, look, Kamala's here. Have you done the claim that you worked here once?
That's not Kamala, Joe. Although I see the resemblance.
I was just hoping she didn't notice it was me working here. So are we just not putting out orders anymore? Yeah, maybe we're falling behind.
We are getting some burgers up. You see this on delivering time.
Stupid, Joseph. You're not doing anything. Just bring the orders out when you're done. No brain activity needed. Fine.
8 o'clock at night, and we finally figure out Joe's role.
Hold on, where was this going? Don't wait too soon, George. You'll never remember where he's going.
Table 17 is the only single burger.
Where the hell is 17? Oh, it's Kamala. Oh my God, she hated it. What the fuck did you guys do to her burger? You're making faces and you throw in the burger. Yikes! Okay, I'm gonna throw this away.
Come on, guys. We're still behind on the list, and we close in like 10 minutes.
Thank God this day's about to be over.
Are you fine? I just poured the drink for nothing. I can take that out.
At least somebody is doing Joe's job. Hey, I'm still here. Why don't you move right up?
He's already in the middle of that.
Right. Well, is there anything else I can do?
Just get ready to take out this last order.
Are you talking about the burger with 3 gallons of ketchup on it? It's 3 squares.
He's right, though. That's what you can say.
Hey, man, the customer's always right.
What the hell? Which burger is this one up, my guy?
That was a while ago. Definitely, John.
I'm trashing.
Look alive, fellas. You got 2 late night orders coming in.
Why not, right? This day can't get any worse.
That's the spirit. Now get on that McDouble.
Here you go.
George, there are 2 burgers on the tray. What the fuck am I looking at right now?
Well, one of them is the ketchup 3 split.
It's not like they're labeled. And please tell me which one's which. I gotta get the ground burger out fast. Please get in the rightful one. What are you doing here, George?
I don't actually know. That's on. It's been a long day. We're all going to burn out. Let's just get these last orders. Not that one, Joe. Here's the one for 3 split.
Okay, cool. That was next. Go ahead and take that one out. Got it. Wait, where does it go again? Oh my God, it's going to 5. All right, already. Let's get 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's your food. Holy God, you fucking kidding me. You decided to leave just as I got there. No. It's all fine.
You're not firing Joe, as much as it might help us.
I would fire you too at this point. Like, holy shit.
It was our first day, bro.
Speak for yourselves. My prior experience led me to a perfect day as an employee. My team just let me down. The day isn't over yet, Squidward. Still got a couple orders. I got a light splash cola, some crystal meth coming out.
This Joe still not know what this is.
Of course I do. Why do you think I go to that weird guy under the bridge? You know, I need you to stop. Why the hell would I stop? I got a light flash full of going to, it's not going anywhere, you know. It just left. Oh, well, that's a bummer.
All right, well, at least we know what not to do for tomorrow's service.
Let's just put this day behind us. Wait. What if we stay open all night for the graveyard here?
Oh, yeah, great idea. Ooh, looks like we can.
Thank you, George. Ah, shucks.
Don't worry, Joe. We'll get them tomorrow.
Gang, have a better day today?
It'll be pretty easy to improve from yesterday's content.
Yeah, especially because everybody's at work. Hell yeah, everybody's going to want to eat a big cheese desk today. That reminds me, Joe, you've been demoted to FICO. I'll be working with Trump today. We can avoid slowness and who are you?
Does this mean I'm getting promoted?
Yes, you've been promoted to Joe's boss.
God damn it. You call that a promotion?
I call that orders actually being delivered. Don't worry, George. I'll be the best burger flipper ever. No, not again.
I was just kidding, bro. Relax.
George, you have the burgers. You could have totally left them in there.
Oh, please. You know for a fact Obama would have let his starry ass out. So I'm the asshole because I won't commit elder abuse?
If you guys killed me with the freezer, who would refill your ketchup every day?
You do refilling ketchup, darling?
That's very nice. Let's see if he can make a tray of burgers without causing an outbreak. No worries, I'll wash my hands very recently. At least after my last two.
Hear that, guy? No new burgers today.
Well, maybe we can make one just in case Kamala comes in again.
We're not poisoning anyone. Well, on second thought, we are poisoning people with type 2 diabetes.
I'm trying to put these burgers down, but there's two on the tray already.
It's possible.
Come on, Louis. Burgers from different packages touching each other. This is how we wipe out half the population of Pennsylvania.
I literally took them out of the package. Yeah. You know, I don't hate the precautions. Joe was adding something good back there.
Not even no getting on that? Outrageous.
Shut up. How are these burgers going, guys?
Big please, I got a burger with a whole platter of pork orders.
Yeah, when he said,
Sounds like our kitchen is good. Good stuff. Hey, Bush, how's the wife?
don't start me. I'll come with you, Joe. I live it will not be sacrificed for updates about the rest of the bad business.
Yeah, geez. Fuck off. Could have felt better than that.
Less yapping, more learning. Just look at this perfect tray of burgers for our customers to enjoy throughout the day.
I got a nice set cooking up myself. And if it's just about time for the flip.
Canadian Tire's big spring tire sale is on now until May 7th.
Shit. So I would like a well-done burger. Right. If you already burned the burger, well, not burned. Still look better than me.
Oh my God. Looks like you have every shade of burger color represented.
How do you not put every burger in a row so you can flip them all at the same time? Common sense. I would have, but I got distracted by Bush committing FDA violations.
Safe to say we should lose it, my burger.
These will be just fine. I'll just undercook them a little on the other side to make up for it. So your solution here is to cook them even worse. Is that what I'm understanding? Well, I know Joe would prefer them like this.
He's not alone. Michelle and I both like our burgers and steak well done.
That's the most Obama thing I've ever heard. Thanks for outing yourself as a total pussy. Also, Joe, that's the saddest excuse for a tray of burgers I've ever seen. If I was served one of those hockey pucks, it would be a fight among stuff. Hey, man, I didn't ask you to order SpongeBob. Whatever. Why don't you go order more so we have extra duplication cookie here? I'm all over it, Ronnie McTime. Anything else, fellas?
Yeah, I guess the burgers with a go along with them.
All right, nice. More buns. Is that going to be it for today, man?
Wait. We're looking a bit more on subset here.
Now, that's because Johnny keeps taking all the drinks for himself. If you're so thirsty, just drink a water bottle.
We've got a point. Hydration is very important, and a water bottle.
Say the PSA, Obamacare. You're not doing any good preaching in this establishment.
You know, it's rude to cut people off.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want a side of fries with that line?
I'm going to fight you more than Joe by day's end.
This toxic work environment is causing me extreme mental anguish. And I got 3 months off. Sure, Joe. You can have 3 months as long as you never come back. No deal. I got to keep those unemployment numbers down.
Truck here, guys. Oh, good.
Pull her in, Frank.
How do you know the truck drivers?
We swapped stories and recreational drugs on day one. Joe, I'm going to be pissed if you order crystal meth with burger money. We have unlimited strength in the drink machine, dumbass. All right, just get the burgers on your message. Good deal. Okay, Frank. I'll see you tomorrow with that other thing we talked about.
You can't have drugs delivered to the restaurant, Joe.
Yeah, we can get you off. Won't you like it? What if I touch you in with a box?
Burgers don't always pay the bills, you know. Not happening. We talk a little about it around. So I'm standing right here. Looking good, boy. I'm not just talking about the burgers.
I told you like 6 times before I'm not good. But I do support whatever you and The Rock want to do with each other behind closed doors.
I heard that. Technically, it's not gay because you're an in-game player as a woman.
You're saying I had kids this whole time and y'all didn't even tell me?
But we're not so busy to talk about how hot Bush is. I'm over that now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get to your station. Your eyes up to the station. The bird burgers and take them together. I also put ketchup and coffee frames. Hey, where's the ice cream machine going to work? Asking for a friend. Tell friends I'll give you the ice cream machine working when we actually have a successful day for Buckshot. Hey, there's ice cream out there today. That all depends on us. We got our first customer walking in there. Get ready for the board going on. A lot. Stay out there for now. I might need you to come back at 6:50. I got you. Welcome to McDonald's. What can I get for you? No worries. I'll just want you to do it. I can make it and take it out. No problem. Thanks, Obama. This is why you're my guy up here. Steve is our ally. Hell yeah. Nobody wants like me.
Why did you say it? I'm fat on the spot.
George, get back here. You can't be sleeping above in the kitchen.
I'm so fat I could be watching the different orders at the same time.
Get back in the kitchen. I'm not just saying that because you're a woman.
I never get respect in this.
Shut up, bitch. You got burgers to make.
I got the first one just watching my good work.
Okay.
Where the hell are you looking at?
Sorry.
Okay, I put the bottom on top.
You gotta start over. I did that yesterday and they hated it.
Gotcha. That stuff today.
So am I making this burger or what?
No, I got it. You go ahead.
Behind on orders already. Come on, guys.
I got it. Easy one for a second here.
Welcome to Olive Garden. You don't talk to people anymore for this very reason. Sorry, I'll just start making this hamburger order.
That would actually help. I got the burger for 2 legs here.
Order for 2 legs, Rock? What are you waiting for? I got the hamburger all set. Is that one of the bird burgers? No, it's fine. It's like the least burnt. You're not making me confident, but whatever.
If we have to keep up with orders, I can't do this good.
Think of the devil order up. Okay, 6 is going out. Next, we have a double Donnie with 2 squirts of ear blood. Are you on that, George?
I was just moving trays. Do you want to handle that one?
Oh, I'll have that double Donnie done before you can double dog dare me.
Is that double done giving to the double done dumbass burgers?
The double done burgers are giving Dota. Double done y'all. Bush, I think you just gave Joe a concussion. Any burgers you would consider?
I got it.
I'm okay. Double Donnie is done. Hey, how you doing? What can I get for you? Oh, you want to vote for me? That's nice. Stop the gap. I'm standing right here. That's not what he said. Yes, Joe. That's the right tray. Did I do good? You won't know until we get there. Please let me know, Brock. Okay, Joe. I'm taking it out right now. Why are you so anxious to know if they like this order? No reason.
Because we need to break this burger.
Whatever I get for eating this guy is a guinea pig.
I got the next one.
George, there's no ketchup on the next one.
Yes.
Did they end up liking that burger? They didn't look happy, but they also didn't get up. I call that a successful transaction. Good job, Joe. George keeps fucking up. You'll be head fried cooked in no time. Hear that, George? You got some competition now.
Oh, yeah, the guy that burned 60% of the burger. I just don't know that.
So now I know these are edible. Good, because I need 2 doubles of you guys as fast.
I'm done.
So it's mine. I'll race it.
Bro, I'm not racing. 3 foods with no countdown.
Good, because I take them.
Where was this double done?
Anyway, George, Joe, are we working on that next one as well? Let's see. Hamburger with 2 squirts? No, not working. Well, can either of you work on it?
Okay, with this.
Joe, make the burger. Sleepy, wake up! Oh, shit, my bad. I was playing The Legend of Zelda in my head.
You have a Zelda game on the board in the memory?
Yeah, but it's one of the older 2D ones, so it doesn't clog up my hard drive.
Is he seriously not in the burger for an entire fifth?
He was busy playing retro games.
That's a little like he's just saying, and that'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't get ready for this.
I thought if I had to, I would get trapped in. Uncommon for Robert W. Now, where the hell is that burger as well?
Oh, yeah, I got it right here.
How would Joe be able to distract all of you while also doing absolutely nothing? Thank you. It takes real talent to like this sort of business. 2 regular hamburgers coming up.
Joe, when you make that, I'll put it in front.
He wouldn't dare challenge me in this woman's form. Ah! I was joking, still. That's what I thought. If you want some, you can get some. I wouldn't mind it, but I was the person to sort of smash this.
Keep drinking fast.
Wait, don't want to do that.
We only have 1 tray of burgers left, and it's about to be done. I think it's time for another round. It isn't real.
Can I get Joe, can I get a double 1 square ketchup soup? Double Donnie and 1 gunshot coming out the closet. Are you really trying to piss me off with your alternate starting? Hey man, you want me to remember it or not?
$1.20.
All set. Twice the Donnie, double the double. Thank you. Please get started on the hamburger. I'm wondering if the is coming out of the kitchen right now.
When we're all doing our jobs, things are a lot less stressful.
I agree. Why don't we keep that momentum going by getting the next burger to go?
Well, they haven't delivered it yet, so I don't want to put too many billboards up there or it'll get confusing. Well, I'm getting the drink ready, so why don't we just get that hamburger done so we can get the next hamburger done? I'm on it. You don't got to tell me 6 times. So 2 is the magic number 6. Well, Bob, where are you?
I just do I got to tell you this time. Right.
This is a single hamburger, right? I think so. Take a take or here we go. I'm pretty sure this is the Donnie double. I mean the double Donnie. Okay. I feel like I need a rotation to figure out what you just said. So I'm just going to bring this to 12. My fault, guys. I was in the bathroom. Come on, lady. That tea breaks instead of fast. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not used to this one.
I feel it, bro. I can take another bit right now.
No more tea breaks until further notice. The dinner rush is coming in strong. Did we ever get this hamburger 3 quarters? My bad. I was out. What did I say about playing Zelda on the job? I wish I could say I was playing Zelda that time, but I was really staring into space. I need everyone to lock in for just a few more hours. We're having a great day. Hamburger 3 quarters right here. Well, what's this one? It feels like a while since that person might have left. I don't remember what it is. I would have accepted any one of those. Let's just not let it get it. Okay, so I got a double hamburger and a hamburger. Up next, you got it. Working on those drinks right now.
I'm thinking this burger's fun myself.
Just keep giving me orders and I'll keep delivering. You guys feel that? We have entered the flow state off. Absolutely nothing can stop us now.
Unless we run out of burgers, we feel like it's coming fast.
I got 17 going out now. I know, I just need to get this drink. I will have that hamburger out in a jiffy.
How long's the jiffy anyway?
It's the time it takes to make a peanut butter sandwich. Stop getting distracted. I need a hamburger, 2 squirts, and no more than a jiffy. I can do that, but I would like to mention that my mental health is in a rapid decline.
Joe's getting burned out back there. George, can you take care of some of these orders? Well, if I stop making burgers, we're down to water.
He's right. We're just going to have to deal with it. I just wish you said something. How many more can I do?
That's what I want to hear. Order for 11 delivery now.
How we look to go? I just finished my squares. Here it comes.
They really like that burger, guys. We leveled up.
Big work team. Hey, Donnie, you ready for this board or what? There's people waiting. Go to the fastest to bring the team left. Okay, well, I'll just hold on to this. I got 6 trays ready in front. You ready for me yet? Joe, I just said I was ready.
Guys, where are the burgers for these?
Wait, which one's which? Well, what burger do you have in your hand right now?
Joe?
Well, I actually don't know. It was like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. You guys are really...
Talk to burgers. Maybe I've been handing someone a random one. Fuck me and my forgetfulness.
Hey, don't let me catch you being negative again. You're having a great service.
I agree, but we're also behind the orders now. Can we get some meat in the sweet bread? I got it. So we need a burger, and a burger. Joe's running on fumes over here. Can we get him some help before he collapses?
Almost done. Almost done.
I got one hamburger just finished up. What the hell is this thing? I was really hoping you would know. I think you know for a fact that I don't.
Well, look at the orders that we are delivering are being. That's a really good sign. Unless they were poison.
That's right up the low manufacturers for us.
Come on, guys. Let's get these last orders done.
Hamburger order 2 coming in hot. So these 2 are hamburgers, and I have no idea what this one is. I'm just going to throw it away. That's fine. I think they left English.
Well, we got 4 orders left. You gotta get this shit on trade.
I get we're a little behind, but we're technically closed, so I think we might be good.
I like them floating.
Time to kind of stop, so I guess.
Oh, that was good.
We're out of burger wrappers. Where will I find more? Right here on the shelf. You got it. Here. Yeah.
What's going on over there that you causing a fire?
I just forgot how to open the box.
Well, I think a couple of people just left.
Oh, what's up? Which board are we working? It's a hamburger, 1 squirt.
I think that might be the last order.
Why do I suddenly feel so much energy hearing this? I was literally just about to die. You can see the finish line. You can take it from here. You win, what a day. An amazing performance for me this morning. Not just me this time. I'd like to thank the Academy of McDonald's who made the control business possible. What's wrong with this guy saying?
He's right about one thing. You guys had a great day. I barely had to say or do anything, but distribution up here.
I think it's about time I had a nice cool drink. I can hear this.
Well, if you're done back there, you can come help me collect tips if you want.
That's sweet. Did you know Kamala Wake we won't be taxed on any tips? Hey, that was my idea.
You don't think we're making bank right now?
Holy shit, $28. Somebody must have thought you were a nice piece of ass, Rock.
What can I say? My milkshakes bring all the boys to the McDonald's.
Can you talk that? All right, that's enough. I'm not starting an OnlyFries account. All in all, you still had a great second day. I can't even remember the mistakes we made.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm all clear on this side, Ron. How about you? We got one more trade to clean and still have one more customer meeting, but that's it. We should probably take this time to thank all the viewers watching. Great idea, Joe. Thanks to everyone watching, especially subscribers and members both on YouTube and Patreon. And definitely turn that like button into a smash burger if you want to see us manage this fine establishment again. There will also be a lot more stuff available to us in this game very soon, like more condiments, cheese, and fries. I don't know, man. It was pretty complicated. It was just the 3 or 4 items. Not really. We weren't making any mistakes like that.
Yeah, about that.
Whoa, holy shit. Why are there 3 trays of burgers done? What? Bush, we're closed. What the hell are we supposed to do with 18 burgers?
But first of all, it's 17. I tried to eat some all friends with like Squidward and the Krabby Patty Ball to cover my tracks, but then I quickly got the bubble guts.
It's okay, George. You just hand them out to homeless people or immigrants. No harm done. I don't support that. I'm getting the hell out of here. Hey, man, we're all at the car. What's the holdup?
I don't know what the hell to do with all these burgers. Do I wrap each one up?
Yeah, that was a nice idea and everything, but here's another one. Rats got eaten too.
You know, it's hard to find a flaw in that logic. I'll put all the cheese on the
What's going on in there? Yeah, I'd like to go home, please. Oh, Bush is just breaking a couple more FDA regulations. He'll be right out.
Alright, cool, Joe. Now, who's the rat?
If the health inspector shows up tomorrow, we're fucked. And look at those stats. A lot worse than I thought, actually. At least we made fun. Who cares about anything else? We just unlocked ice cream. Yay!
That's a whole new ballgame.
I finally found my calling. I can't wait to see it in action. Drop a comment if you want to see this thing. Thanks for stopping at McDonald's Front. Bye, guys. Well, back. All right, so the third and final Easter Sunday game, going to Monday in Kansas Long Level. Still knows that tomorrow. The fight to figure out a race during the regular season next year. I don't know what goes on. All right, so Minnesota and Vegas, you know that this series is going to happen for a while because Vegas is very good as well. Johnson versus Hill in this one, not a surprise that the goaltenders have worked. Early down for the line, and then in the Trojans, the first round is held as Vegas gets strengthened to 6 0. Johnson something Vegas in 3 minutes. Johansson has a wraparound case as the Wild gets pressure. Bolas has a turnover chance to walk out. Carlson then is one that takes the side. Harkin with a near controller. Both teams are hitting. And both teams are stopping at the top. I even stopped putting on the board how often journalists are taking place because they were pretty common. And it was a combination of a time to fall in place and was just really solid things play. So they're wondering, like, when you think six and win, watch the plays and then take them see what they need. That every time a guy goes up and passes 20 to 20 feet, there's a big ability to that pass to get through. So it does make the hockey look a little softer, but at times it is. But in this case, it's just a little bit defensive as well. There's a little bit more wide on the net drive, got from 4 to 3 for a while with 7.5 minutes. They were at the minutes to stats one. They get a push at home like Jefferson, the Wild especially 9.5 minutes left, slowly as the Sausage swap. And the team continue getting 6 and passing it. So this is, still forward at this point. Nyquist has a near miss, a Wild prep, and then he's a barbershop here with their Vegas prep with 6 minutes left. After 7 feet with 5 minutes left in the 15-22. Turtle. I'm surprised there's assists on this one. It didn't look like he stole it, turned it, fired it. But I guess the Wild player didn't have to talk long enough to qualify. That's not the time to start and saw it after the assist. But this was all on my Turtle. Richard won it close. Vegas looks to add another 5 and 17-42. On a run. Boldy buried the cross-ice pass. The assistant freaked out
ties the game at 1. And it was against the flow of play. Really, things were starting to take over and Minnesota went back and forth. So, you're a Wild fan, that's what they're going to have to do in this series. Probably a lot. So Eric Vanessa saw got a little unfriendly, no time for Chris Brown, he'll move on. Barbashev is reversed to the Sparks block, Douglas going on there, McNabb then has above the beater and takes the side. So Vegas has played up better as the cricket went along, but it's a 1-1 tie after the first, so no harm, no foul for Minnesota. Second period, the Wild had nearly got the dance, Vegas presses, Stone prevents it clear, and then nearly gives Vegas close. Bogosian has the screen comes and turned aside. The linesman gets shaken up. He collided with Howden, and that was brutal. He ends up being replaced by the Fugate, who's normally a referee. Did the linesman's job tonight. And, yeah, hopefully the linesman got taken up there. It's okay to get into the return, too. So, after that's cleared up, the excellent commercial get back. The Wild press are set to the other side. Keeps trade turnovers. Dorothea doesn't necessarily that block. Not only keeping up in the favor of the Wild 6.5 minutes in. So chances are there. They're just not getting it. The Wild press are 7.5 minutes is nearly for Bolton. Shots are in the premium. Bolton's only a shot after this series. Vegas press is a 5.5 minutes plus, but the net again dreadful fires from wide, shot fired were high and fast break. Then there's an offensive zone penalty by Erickson X. These offensive zone penalties stop the front of game here. You really got to be careful of that, especially in the playoffs. And it takes 5 seconds. Dorothea very surprised by pass, Fedor, and Hurdle with the assist at 32-33. Vegas has themselves. While about to respond, if the next pass takes on the three-stop stand, Rafi is not trying to save lefties. Brandon stands on an opportunity to have in his net. Eichel with a near miss on a breakaway. So there were breakaway opportunities for Vegas. Just a little bit of a mistake there with themselves, I guess, when you're in alone. But just near misses. Barbashev fires from wide on the net drive. Frozen has the glass piece deflected wide. Vegas presses in the final 30 seconds. One thing I'll say too is breakaways. And this is speculated by Big 90, who's doing the color of Tennessee, where he pointed out that they were going high blockers. So some of these shots that are missing, very likely they will go block the side. These will try to kind of pick out where the goaltender might be able to shoot on shots. Those are the tradition in hockey. Again, in the playoffs, and we'll see if it continues for Vegas against Minnesota, where they figured it got blocked on Gustafson. So third period, game remains tight. That's first by both teams. Wild press in 2 minutes. William has a shot that deflects wide, and I thought the rookie did pretty good in his first game considering he was in Las Vegas. It was a playoff game. That's not an easy scenario, so I believe he did a pretty good job there. And then at 2:28, Allen puts one over. Gustafson's shoulder on a fast break, and that's blocker side. Law Hansen with the assist. So that makes it 3-1 in favor of Vegas, and that's when I put Vegas leads 1-0 on board. I put that up there before games are done just in case, because when I fire up the camera and I get ready to do a review, there are times where I'll start a review and I'm like, I didn't put the record on the board, I didn't put this on the board, so make sure to do that during the game. It's not for any kind of attempting to jinx or anything. There have been times where I might do that if it's Boston or Vancouver, but they're not in the playoffs, so I need to work on that this year. I'm going to say kidding, for people who are like, oh, this is kind of better than said if they're in the playoffs. Not really. This is so much less stressful for me than when Boston and Vancouver in the playoffs. I love it to see the Rivers make the playoffs, but it's because it's so stressful. So yeah, the Wild Boats is responding to Henry on the one time in this block. The flat is part of it. The Wild Boats is called. I think my best favorite part of this is Dave Jackson actually going, yeah, that's what it's called. It is so rare for Dave Jackson, at least in what I've seen with him, to actually say, yeah, that's called it, just named it. Thank you. That's like, I think really it is once you're a referee or former referee, you don't want to follow the other guy, but the most nice first most is flat out business. I don't see something, a valve behind it or anything. It's miscalled that happens. So that's one thing taking place, but Hartman got up and skated up. Hartman had a rough game. He took a big hit. Good forward by Vegas. There will be people who don't think that Hartman takes some really big hits. It's not big hits. So good forward by Vegas. Dorothea fires in wide to the block. Shot the biggest piece in 5.5 minutes. saw it tonight posting on White Cloud at the couch, get power play for the Wild, really clear the cycle. So we have started to launch on clear, clear, and they fell down. Wild crowd after it's done, they couldn't bury the kill down on the ice, puck cleared out. They had a snapshot that was held. And I thought Hill tonight played some really solid hockey. I wrote it on the board, good confident play. And then Minnesota scored. Now, when I read this, is what we saw the opening that I saw. So I knew this was going into this. Hill was a little too far off to the right. I used to right on the television. Here's the last hit net. And so Boldy just did the wraparound. I knew that was going in, but Boldy got that breaks off the top 46. I saw it as an intelligent play by Boldy rather than an error by Sheldon. Hartman Evans got the save as well as highest or the end of the net right in that help. Vegas present with 6 minutes left. Rossi breaks up right side of net drive. The Long has a run finish that save. Vegas present after. One of the 6 Vegas did late was really good too. They made sure that Minnesota couldn't play the goal. Couldn't really get set up in the 6-on-5. So the goal still happens with the minutes 30 seconds. With 1:22 left, the Wild call a timeout to try to kick us in the new here. And then with 1:01 left, Vegas gets the power play. So it's just not the way you want to end the game if you are the Minnesota Wild. Goalie pull happened for 5-on-5 with 20 seconds left. And then there's a neutral zone penalty with 29 seconds left. And just before the clock expired in 1959, out hits the empty net, there was 0.1 second, and then 10 seconds, Vegas, third tunnels up, 27-21. Vegas, power play, Minnesota was the one. I've got Vegas as 2 for 2. However, they were 2 for 3 because they did have that power play roll in the game, so I should be 2 for 3. And then he was going to take a picture of the board and put that up for the game. I did that. He fixed it and it was wrong. When I fixed it, they would be different. The Hits 54-29 Minnesota. So, yeah, this is playoff hockey. Justice from 20 saves on 26 drives still. 19 saves on 26 drives. So we'll see what happens in game 2. But game 1, I think that's the way most of us felt that it would. With Minnesota proper a good fight. They played well in large fairness for the game. There's reasons to think that if Minnesota makes the right adjustments for game 2, maybe they can steal one and then go home with the very title one. We shall see. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Always hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. You have one of the Easter plays for this along watching hockey, but I have to Easter. So thank you guys so much for all of your support as always. I'll talk to you again.
Franchise continues.